quick?
I think I can help you with that. With my new magics. Okay, so good talk. Hey,
He's not used to talking. Now, I will say this. Patrick doesn't know this, but in the very first adventure, there were adventurers coming, and they brought Rezek up to fight the adventurers. And he was, Alex. And, or one of his other alter egos that didn't make it. And, they tried to make it sound like it was in his best interest, or maybe he'll go free. And he's like, if the humans come in and find me, they'll kill me. At least I can live if I help you and don't die. So he did help. He basically distracted him because he was so big, and then they did a whammy, a couple lucky crits on the big-headed fighter. So, and the only nice person to you who spoke nicely to you was Lisa.
That's right.
The only one that actually was nice.
And I fed him.
Yes. So, just so you know, this was background you weren't good to see.
Fed me.
Kumar, what do you do?
I puff out my now huge chest and stand heroically in front of Lisa.
Extraordinarily huge chest. Impressive.
And yeah, if you can help Rezek's leg, you better help Rezek's leg.
Of course. So, what would you want me to do with Three Skin?
Can't eat them.
Well, he's a goblin.
You already ate a goblin before.
It wasn't the best.
Well, we can feed him to the wolves, I guess.
Oh, wise decision, boss.
Yeah. They don't mind eating a little goblin.
All right, I'm going to pause here. Rob?
Yes.
You really didn't feel much pain, but you felt like you kind of had a quick moment of waking up and then fading to black. It was like a bad dream. And then you kind of are aware. You feel compressed and confinement, like you're in something that's just holding you close in darkness. You don't have a feeling of a body, but you just have a feel of a closeness. And then you kind of feel like you're moving and you're entering into a new being, sort of. And so you look around and there's a very dim glow. There's a little stone that's glowing. So you can see you're in the stairwell, or you guess you're in a stairwell. And it kind of reminds you of the stairwell off the secret chamber off the common quarters, where you guys speak to the Dark Whisperer. You notice a lot more smells. It smells familiar, but there's so many other smells. Very interesting. You also feel very odd in your movement. You feel very odd. Like, the term proprioception? That's what allows you to like touch your nose if you're getting like if you're drunk, it gets messed up. It also is what lets you kind of balance in a sense of where your limbs and being in balance. You feel that's way off. And
Why am I so high off the ground?
It feels like well, you feel like you're kind of close, but it feels like you're not really standing up. You can stand kind of up, but you're noticing body parts that you didn't have before.
Careful. There still could be children watching.
Muzzle tough.
You notice limbs you didn't have before.
What the hell?
So, and you can decide, are you going to wend your way upward? Or are you just going to try to get used to where you are and move around a little bit just to get used to it?
He's like shaking about. He's like, what is this? Oh,
yes.
Oh, yes. Wait. And he's like shaking his back and
You can, as you're
Thank you, Dark
laughing,
One.
as you're laughing, you definitely sound totally different in your own ears. It's weird. And you can tell your natural set of vocal cords is not working right, but you can kind of figure out, you have ways around it to make speech like you used to. Kind of like a ventriloquist can make speech, but they're not doing it conventionally. So you can kind of make speech, but it's very alien for your dental setup.
Oh, dental set. Okay.
So, all right, back to the rest of them. Are you going to get the rest of the team together? You going to, Kumar, are you going to issue any orders?
Well, I don't think we need to worry too much about the death of this goblin and human. They were no big deal. So I don't think I need to issue orders about that. But I like the idea of getting Rezik's leg fixed. So Lisa, get on that.
Oh, of course. Rezik, if you would follow me, I take care of you immediately. You'll be better than before.
And then I'll send a runner to go get Shulk and Mercy.
All right. Shulk is was over at the shaman's quarters. I actually was assuming this, so they're on the map actually by the secret door. I don't know, it's pretty far to see, but that's those two little characters there is Chulk and Lisa, because I was guessing that's where you'd be. That little shelf to the bottom right is actually where it's kind of high up, and that's where Mercy was sleeping. Kind of almost hanging off a rock. It's like, wow, how do you get up there? So they're all kind of right there. You can get Chulk. And are you guys going to move to the
But of course, if he
secret door?
hollers for us, we will follow.
Kumar, are you going?
Yeah, we'll go to the secret door.
Are you bringing Rezek, or are you sending? Yeah,
Rezik's coming. Yeah, he's got to be here for me. I'm a big man, and I need
Need a lot of protection.
followers. Yeah.
I stop
Well-
and turn around and follow him then.
all right.
I'll follow.
Let's see. Uh-oh. I was trying to affect Jay's thing. Zooming in. All right. There we go. There's a secret door right there. I can remove the green colors. They're all there. 3 skin, you can wend your way to where the secret door is.
One step at a time. I understand.
Is there anything you want to discuss or say to me before we unveil?
Oh, no. Three skin understand.
There's certain, I will say, Rob, there's certain special abilities that you will have, but you don't know them yet because you haven't figured out your body.
Yes.
You know, that the one big one
Well, yeah.
The one
well,
big one?
and the two other ones are on your back.
There might be 2 big ones.
Yes. Okay. Because remember, this is the immediately following. All right. So are you going to open it? You're just going to stand there? Or
As far as 3 skin goes?
yeah.
Drum roll.
Yeah, no, three skin will open door.
All right, you guys are
as
kind
soon
of
as
gathered
as
there.
soon as he figures out how to make these things work.
Right. So figure
Indices.
the door opens. Do you want me to describe?
Yes.
The door opens and you see about 4 feet off the ground a reptilian looking head stick its head out of the door, brown. It's got orange splotches along the neck. It looks like something you've never seen before. It seems to have a long neck, and it looks at you.
It must be purged.
And it steps out, and you see that it's got wings on its back and the long clawed hands and feet. It's walking on its all fours right at the moment. And it's about
it's a
6
baby
feet.
dragon.
It's about 6 feet long. It doesn't look like a baby. And it looks at you and it says, "What happened?"
The Whisperer has given us a new mount.
Tell us your name.
Honey, I'm home.
What does it smell like?
What?
What does it smell like?
All I smell is
Reptilian.
sulfur right now.
It looks disgusting.
Well, Lisa's kind of on the smart side, and she was anticipating that this might happen. So she's going to venture forth a guess and go, Three Skins, this is what you came back as? I feel gypped.
You should.
I'll get behind Reza.
I let one rip.
Reza, that's not going to affect me. Beans.
Well, you probably can't smell anything over Mercy anyhow.
Well, your stench is highly effective within 2 feet. So people that you're grabbing is mostly the ones that'll be grossly offended. What
You
do
are Three
say?
Skin.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll just say, since Lisa brought it up, I'll go, "You are Three Skin?"
Oh, yes, I am. I have 3 skin and more.
And
So much
more.
more.
All right. 3 Skin, reskinned. Wolf Riders for life, baby.
He need foreskin now.
A little bit of your scrap
Mhm.
is showing there, Mercy.
That's right. Can't ride wolves anymore. Too small.
Yeah.
What do you
Welcome
do?
home. Sorry what happened to you.
Or congratulations?
Depends.
Yeah. One of those.
Yes. I must give thanks. I have much to do. I understand. Yeah.
You mean
So-
you've got much to do that Mash Pup tells you to do, right?
Sure. Yeah, mash pup. Mash
Yeah.
that pup.
The boss?
Uh-huh. Oh, I listened to the boss. Okay. Yes.
So Mash Pup looks at Hrezek again.
Mm,
This one too.
mm. You want me to smash?
Not yet. Keep it in mind, though.
Mhm.
Mm.
No messing around just because you have a new body. We all got new bodies. Don't
Have
be
a lot in
stupid.
mind.
So, 3 Skin, last time I saw you, it was your backside running off the field. How did you end up here?
Oh, I was given a gift. Where is
last time he came back last time and he helped kill the traitors.
That's true.
That's right. So he was
yeah.
back. Everyone went to bed, and all of a sudden he's dead.
Intimidation time.
So somebody
given my
killed him.
reward? Yes, I was given my. Do I know who killed me?
No.
Oh, never mind. I wish to give reward to whoever.
Maybe it was a
whoever-
human. You never know.
No. She too loyal.
All I know is when I went up and found your body, she was missing.
Mm,
You know,
that's all right.
you should have treated her better. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh man. I think as far as goblins go, he probably did treat her pretty nice.
Yeah, actually, I'm sure.
As far as goblins, pretty
The
good.
low bar, though.
Yeah, exactly.
And Three Skin gives a smile with the still implanted what do you call it, teeth that he has. So it's a very, very disturbing smile.
No, you don't have those.
Oh, didn't you say they were like implanted into me?
They're in your actual other goblin skull.
Oh, where is my goblin
His
skull?
other goblin skull.
Where is
The
my
bo-
goblin skull?
Yeah,
I need my goblin skull.
See, I knew I should have rifled his room, but I
So-
was being loyal to the boss.
So, well, are you going to answer the question that you said? Where's my goblin skull?
Who, me? I ain't answering nothing. I don't know.
That's what he says.
Mm.
No one that you know of has been to the chamber.
I think I said that we were going to throw it to the wolves, but we haven't actually done it yet. So it's probably still there.
Right.
Okay. I'd be right back. And Three Skin promptly turns around and goes back down to look for his corpse.
All right. You can
Well, follow him up. I'll make sure. Come on, let's make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
over there.
Tim, are
make
there
sure
any
everything-
passages that Three Skin won't be able to maneuver around with his current, girth?
No, he's only 6 feet long.
Okay.
Hmm.
We've been
All right,
doing
you
some
get
work
to
widening
you,
the
you get to
passages.
you get to the witch doctor's room number 18. I'm assuming everyone's going.
Yeah.
It's a bloody mess in there.
See, this is why I smell like humans.
Smell human flesh.
It's a
Yeah.
bloody mess. And it basically, his neck's been cut basically like all the way down to like his neck bones from the front. Whoop.
Mm.
Something sharp, long, and heavy. Yeah. Or really, really sharp, really strongly done. No suffering was had. Like it was so fast, Three Skin, you don't even remember pain.
I love your
Uh,
decorator.
Does he notice the fact that there's blood all over where his female was?
Yeah, you guys have different colored blood.
Mhm. I don't.
Are these
I-
drag marks? Were they? Is
Ah,
that human
no.
blood
Yes,
drag
it
marks?
Oh no,
No.
no. See, I was careful. I knew.
there doesn't seem to be drag marks.
So Three Skin goes over to his corpse and turns him over, tries to figure it out. Looks at his hands or claws or whatever they are. He's sort of like, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, no, this will work. And he promptly puts his new jawline over his previous corpse's neck and just chops his own head off with his teeth.
Yep. You
Ah,
bite it real hard and you crack the bones. The only thing that you have to pull hard on is that skin at the back of the neck. You can chew through that
I always
quick.
was a little tough.
Crunch, crunch.
So you have the skull now with all those gold dentures looking bad, looking cool for your head.
And he like pops his head his claw thing into the skull and holds it up. Aha, totem.
boss, should I go
Okay.
ahead and take Rezik down and take care of his leg? I mean, everything. We're all friends here now, right?
Oh yeah, sure. I got plans.
We're not all friends. I'm your boss.
That's what I meant.
Mhm.
But yes, fix up Rezik's leg. That's a good idea. We're gonna need it. Got some big
Yeah.
plans.
Three
Excellent.
Skin, you notice that all the stuff that you had, your personal possessions, are all present. I'm assuming you're taking the raisin skull
Oh yeah, yeah.
and putting that over your neck. You can wear that.
It takes a little work, but yes, he figures out how to get it on.
So basically, his hands are like raccoon paws, but with sharp claws on them. So there is some manipulation, but not super detailed. Like he could hold a staff or a knife. The staff would be easier to hold than a knife. But swinging with it would be difficult because of the joints, the way his joints are. But he couldn't write. Writing would be really hard. Something to find like that would be difficult. So just to put that in perspective. All right. So Krezek, you going to go with Lisa?
Mm-hmm. I go with Lisa.
Yeah, good. Fix you up. Good as new. For sure.
Better not mess him up.
No. I think no.
Rezik's valuable.
Rezik's my friend. I would never hurt him. So I'll take him down to 18. And then I will perform. I just need to make sure I
I
don't.
bet you will.
You're going to use that one spell?
Yes. Yes. The that level one I talked to you about.
What's it called?
It's called Metal to Flesh, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Metal to flesh.
Yeah.
Weird. There might be a hitch. There might be a hitch though.
No, it's just here it says well, I guess destroyed, huh? Do I gotta cut it off? Is that gonna be the
There's the hitch.
Okay. So I'll take Rezik down there. And I'll be like, first off, I got a little something for you. And I'll go into the water for a little bit.
Looking at the spell description, the spell can only be cast after a limb has been destroyed or removed.
Removed, yeah.
So destroyed, all right, but
it's still functional, so I guess it wouldn't be considered destroyed, right?
And you gonna tell him what you're gonna do?
Oh yeah, but first I'm gonna soften him up. So I was like, and I'll go in the water, and then I'll bring up the corpse of the human. And they go, shh, I got you a snack.
Oh. You
So-
treat Rezik well.
But now, Rezik, I'm gonna give you a metal leg, but to replace your crippled leg. But I gotta cut it a little bit, so it's gonna hurt. But you gotta trust me.
Cut.
You gotta,
What?
I
Rezik
know.
don't understand.
But you will. It'll be okay. Trust me.
Trust you.
I wish I had some alcohol.
I wish I had some.
Before we move forward, let me go get my. I'm sorry, I should have my critical tables and fumble tables.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Rezik not knowing what the situation may be, the outcome of this, he's going to partake of the human smorgasbord that he's been. Yeah, he's gonna partake of this just in case this is his last meal.
Now you don't have to eat it all now. If you want to save some for later, I'll just hide it back under the water. Okay,
I'll rip off a leg or something and munch on that.
I'll get my sharpest knife. Is there any kind of like super booze in the house?
No, that nasty smelling fish sauce was a failed
fish
attempt
oil.
at fish beer.
Yeah, but it doesn't get you drunk, does it?
No,
Okay.
no one knows how to do it right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, actually, you guys, you smart ones actually who can do potion stuff when you get high enough level, you could brew fine. You don't have a good brewer though.
Yeah, we'll find one. All right, well then I'll get to work.
How are you gonna cut off? Are you gonna cut his ankle off, or are you gonna just? It's down by the
Yeah.
ankle.
Okay, good. I'll just, the part that's giving him problems is what I'll cut off, and I'm not gonna like cut off good stuff.
So basically, he had a break on his lower leg just above the ankle. So his lower foot and ankle is off at a really odd angle.
Okay, so he could be
It was like a compound fracture that was just left.
okay, so he
So
could
it's
become a
jacked.
metal foot. All right, cool. Say, yeah, it's just down here. I'm just gonna take off the old foot, and we're gonna give you a
Does he
new
have
foot.
to take it off, or can he just break it?
Yeah, can I just destroy it with a rock?
Yeah, that somebody might want. You might want to get some help with that. Maybe someone could use a.
Okay. All right. Well, finish your leg. I'm gonna hide
He's
the rest
got a
of the
big
body.
club.
I'm gonna hide the body again, and wait for him to finish his leg. It's like we don't want to share the human with anybody. Who's the next biggest guy besides the boss? Would it be Mercy now?
Well, there's biggest, tallest would be Hrezek.
No, it's just strong.
Strong Shulk is the strongest. Mercy
I'll go to Chulk.
is kind of scary. He's got very sharp claws on hands and feet.
Oh, if he's got very sharp claws, maybe you just cut the foot off. Okay, that's a no. We'll go get Chulk. and I'll go to Chulk and go, your great thews and presence is required for the rehabilitation of Rezek. If you could come and help, I'm sure the boss would appreciate it.
As long as Mash Pup wants it, I will do it. Let's go.
All right, excellent. So then
50 ways to mangle your lover.
Yeah. Then I'll bring Chulk down and go, now, you see, a part of the new magic I've got, we've got to really just fuck up his foot beyond repair. So if you could take that club and destroy his foot, then I can fix it.
Prezik's foot?
Yeah.
Wait.
You're not afraid, are you?
Fuck
You're
up Rezik's foot. Sorry, mash up, beat up Rezik's foot to heal it.
Yeah. Right?
Well,
you don't do magic. You don't do magic, do you, Chulk?
I do significant magic.
Yeah.
This is fundamentally lower stuff. I mean, I've seen this done in shows.
So it should be no big deal just to smash it. I mean, if you can't do it, I'll go get Mercy.
Oh, there's no doubt I can do it. I don't.
Well, I wanted to make sure. It seemed like you had some reservations. Ooh, that's a big word. I probably don't know what that means.
Oh, you're smart enough.
Oh, that's true. I am the
You're
smart
real
one.
smart.
So it just has to be hit, damaged, eaten, broken. What?
Broken. It has to be. I think the word is destroyed.
So his foot is. So here's say this is a leg, right? Say this is a leg. The very bottom is bent like that, like about 3 inches above the ankle. So he had like a double compound fracture of the lower shin bones. What is that?
How about we lay his leg on top of this rock?
Okay.
And then I'll take this axe or hammer or whatever.
You can just
weapon I
stamp
have
on
to
it and
pick up.
straighten it.
That's a great idea, but straightening it is bad. We want it mangled beyond repair, correct?
No, that's enough.
Okay. I'll whack the shit out of it with my hand.
I'll make sure I am very clear of flailing arms.
Bam. Prezek, it hurts really bad. What are you gonna do?
Just like a normal reaction is just like the punch out. So if there's a chance that there's anybody there where I'm punching, to let go of my my pain.
You punch where Lisa was standing just to your side, but she's moved herself back. So you just
Well, it's a blind punch. I'm not watching where I'm punching. So
all right.
If anybody's there.
So your leg's broken, but when you look down, it's all wobbly and gross, but
and it's
not
there's a horrendous
anymore.
yell that goes with it. Like
So Lisa, you're gonna do the magic?
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna go
Roll
do it.
1 die 20.
I do have a question. It says that I could fashion it to. It says I can make a stable foot, but can I make the foot pointy too, like it says? Because I can make hooks and points, so he
Sure.
could like use it as a kicking weapon as well. All right,
Sure.
all right.
Sharpen it.
Built-in
19.
boot knife.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
So it hurts.
Uh,
But she basically molds the broken area, and you can see it's starting to get covered by metal. And then kind of put your foot in a certain position, kind of a neutral position, and turns it into like metal.
See?
And so you got a stable foot. That's metal now. Just it doesn't articulate at the ankle.
Man, it's got a point.
still
So-
hop along.
Huh?
I still
No,
hop.
no, it doesn't move at the ankle, but it's at a proper orientation. So your movement now is 9 inches instead of 6 inches.
Okay.
There you go, buddy.
Or 9 instead of 6. Well, what does a goblin move?
6.
6. Okay.
And normally when you're in armor, your movement's 9 anyway.
Right.
So that wouldn't wearing armor is not going to make you slower. The reason you can only go so fast is the lack of articulation, but weight bearing is not a problem.
Okay.
And you can
I'll turn towards is it how do you pronounce your character's name?
Lisa.
Lisa. I turn towards Lisa. Snatch her in a like a very quick hug, and I give her a bugbear hug.
Well, that's right. I'm
And
a alligator man now, so I can
Right.
sort of take it.
yeah, it's not that bad for you. Your natural armor
you
class
know,
is
and I
pretty
rub
good.
my stinky fur into her. Thank you.
And I'll whisper while he's doing that. I'll whisper in his ear, "Don't forget your treat under the water."
Oh,
Remember, it wouldn't happen without me.
Yes, thank you, Chalk. There's no one else in here that would have been able to with such precision.
what? Me?
Well, of course, that goes without saying, but you can't smash.
Goes
your own
without
foot.
saying, Rezik.
Yeah.
I think we should share.
Yeah, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's yours.
I go over to the water and I point and I go, food, flesh, human.
Yum.
Are you going to say that around
That's the-
Three-Skin?
Oh, Three Skin's not there.
Well, they're all
No.
coming back now,
What?
right? They're not
Why are they
coming.
coming back? Why are they coming
We're-
into his house?
Yeah, we're down in my lair.
Yeah,
Down
but
in 18.
to get look at the map. To get to 18, you have to walk on through your lair.
Oh crap! So they're
Mm.
they're coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, you go. Wait. Later. Shh. Unless you want everybody else to have a piece. And I'm looking at Chulk. All right. I mean, if you don't, everybody can eat it.
But you're sure you want Three Skin to know?
No, what? No, of course we don't want
whoa,
Three
you said
Skin to know.
everyone. I'm just making sure.
No, we don't want everyone to know.
Oh.
Man, yeah. Whew. It's a good thing, yes. We'll wait for them to leave, and then you can share.
Nom nom.
Yeah. See, you got it.
Nom nom.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
I don't like this. There's
Dun,
something
dun,
being shared.
dun.
I sent you a chat.
Oh.
Inter-party politics.
All right, so you guys are. What's your next plan? I think this is pretty much the prologue, unless somebody's going to take any specific action. We're going to jump ahead a couple months.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Rob, I guess the question really is to Rob.
Boy, he remembers. He holds it close.
And all these new powers, what I've already ingested, or that
No,
I'm
no.
just...
At the end of 2 months
All right,
is when
got it.
The boss has been speaking to him. Make plans.
Yeah. So it's going to take 2 months. Three Skin has got to learn how to fly. He physically has no problems, but he's not used to flying. So he's got to get used to flying, and he's got to get used to spitting.
What is he?
He's some sort of dragonish type lizard-like creature. Not a dragon, but related somehow. Maybe more
I keep
primitive.
secret.
But in the 2 month interim, you can see that he can spit acid,
Interesting.
and it's, about 30 feet, and it definitely jacks up whatever it hits. It is very nasty. And there was one incident with one of the less important goblins where we found out that it's also highly flammable.
Speaking of which, did he ever find out who killed him in that 2 months?
Well, you can do your detecting. Are you going to pay attention?
Oh yeah, because I want the first indication of him being able to spit to be a very poignant one.
Okay. There's a couple admirers who think that you're really cool. And you find out there's a rumor. The elites did it. And the name is Reza.
Oh.
Raza. And he was there when you guys did your ceremony.
Yes.
So you do find out.
Oh.
And you
Excellent.
plan on using your spit on him once you perfect it?
No. Hey. I need to thank Raza properly for bringing me to the dark light. No, dark. Yes. No. Yes. Dark. We'll go with light. It
He
makes more sense.
generally definitely away from you. So you can get a point to talk to him if you want.
Raza, my friend, I must thank you. You do not understand. I must properly thank you for all that you've done. Come here, my friend.
Raza roll. If that thing says come here, Raza is gonna run to Nash.
Well, Raza is now an NPC.
Okay. Fair enough.
Raza does not want to go close to you.
Oh, Raza, you do not wish to accept gifts?
No,
you give me wonderful gift. I
just
want to
following
give you gift.
orders from the Kumar. Just following orders.
Interesting. Oh, I mean, yes, well, of course you got to follow orders. You all have to follow orders, right? Right? Well, as your witch doctor, I am ordering you to come here so I can give you a gift.
I mean, he's like, I mean, the building is not that big. He's only like 20 feet away anyway. He'll come forward about 5-10 feet.
And Threeskin holds up his skull puppet and is using the teeth to
and says what?
He says, see what wonderful gift you give me. I can talk like I used to, and you can pretend that I'm here and talk like we used to. Okay, we didn't really talk, but that's okay. But look at the gold, and he points to the golden teeth. And you see that gold? Isn't it great? And he like leans in and breathes on him.
Oh, all right, roll to hit.
You know, if we were ever psychoanalyzed over this,
That's a 14 on the die.
You hit.
Which sheet had the
Just roll
like all
two
of this
die
stuff is on
10.
like 3 different sheets.
Just roll 2 die 10.
I like this.
So the acid does basically, if it misses by the like if it misses just enough for the shield,
Mhm.
then the shield has to make a save versus acid.
14 points of damage.
All right, if they don't have a shield and it hits, their armor and equipment have to save, and they take 2 die 10, and they have to make a save to see if they're permanently blinded. And it's highly flammable. So you see him go, and
I
he
gift?
falls to the ground, bubbling, and it's very stinky.
Raza, should I gift? Dark Lord said, give you gift. I give gift. Yes.
Unfortunately, he was not on the receiving end of the blessings that you all have had. So,
Well, this is unfortunate, but I can work with this.
so it eats away most of his clothing and flesh and all that. Most of his bones are still there, though. All right. Well, we'll jump forward 2 months. Okay. You clerics, Shulk has found a new patron he's all excited about. And so has the witch doctor. Witch doctor has magical and clerical abilities, so he's delved into something kind of related to that whole skull thing. And the upper works of the dungeon. Remember the tower on top of the hill?
Yeah.
Right. And there was a lower dungeon that was you guys were re-excavating like professional archaeologists. And
Professional.
that's been ongoing. Because I mean, back when Three Skin was devising the mining plans and talking to the miners about the right way to do stuff, the goal is to be able to connect the caves with the top so you could have all sorts of cool stuff in them in the hill, because there's probably good stuff down there. It's also kind of where most of the wolves stayed. There's a lot more room up there. And the dungeon area up there is much made for bigger people. So it's more comfortable at the top than it is down in these caves. These caves are arguably more secure, but not as comfortable, except for Lisa. It doesn't really matter where you're at. You guys can figure out some sort of signaling, whether you use drums, horns, runners. I don't know how
I'll be
you
right
want
back. My coffee just arrived.
Excellent.
Horn.
Delivered coffee.
Fancy.
Mm.
So in this time frame, in this interim, during that 2-month period, real quick interlude here. The Kumar. Let me go ahead and
It's assassinated.
Better not be by
me.
you.
Not me.
Remember, if he's assassinated, he'll come back bigger.
I know.
or at least badder.
Different, at least. Let's say that.
Yeah. So Kumar, it's one of your, one of your rest cycles. You're sleeping. Rezek's kind of near you. You move around. You guys are both chafing that you don't have proper sized armor. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's real quiet.
We should go steal some from the humans.
Well, that's a great
It
idea.
gets real quiet. And as you're sitting in there, all of a sudden, the goblin lady and Rezek just gonna lay down and go right to sleep. And through the darkness of the doorway in two beings, and one floats in. So there's three total. The floating one looks, you can see through him. And he looks like he's dressed like in the wizard's robes and all that. One of the
Sure,
figures
Santy.
looks thin and elfish, but has jet black skin and silver hair. And the other person you look at is gigantic. He's wearing robes. He's very dark. He has a darkness at you. And he says, "Mash Pup."
Who speaks? I'm
I
Mashpa.
am the one known whisperer.
Oh, he's here.
Don't go all fanboy now.
Too late.
It looks like, and you can see as he's talking to you and you're getting accustomed to them in here. He's got a lot of scars and stitches all over him. He says, "I think you do not have an appreciation based on our previous conversations." And you see that the elf is like,
Elves, such juicy and sweet
the elf
meat.
and he just looks over at the elf like, and you can see you can see the ghost behind them looks at the elf like, so annoying. They're all so annoying. And he says, "I have this here," and he's holding up a small rock gem, something you can't really tell. It looks like it's maybe a gem, but it's kind of wrapped in clay or something. And he sets it down on the floor near you. And he says, "Slick, what should we do?" And the elf's like, break it. And he's like, looks really, really excited. And he says, "Go ahead, Mash Pup, break that."
What is it?
It holds a soul. And the elf's like, "Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah."
Whose soul is there?
Well, you see this elf is so excited because the elf thinks it's yours and he wants to see you die. But it's not yours, is it? And the elf goes, "You have 5 seconds. What do you do? 5, 4, 3,
I'll
2,
stomp on it.
1. Huh?
I'll stomp on it.
All right. Roll to hit. Just don't roll a 1.
All right. 12.
All right. You feel a crunch, and the elf's going, and the instant ragdolls and just like plants his face right in the floor. Instant ragdoll. Everything goes limp. Boom.
I laugh. That's the best comedy I've seen.
Excellent.
That's what can happen. That's what can happen to any of you anytime I wish. Do we understand?
Ah, yes, we understand that. Point made. What do you want?
I just want you to understand. You're in charge. You're getting these people ready to kill something and take its stuff, and it's not going to be easy.
What stuff?
So grow in power. You have a little time. Do what you want with the body. You will not see me again unless something goes terribly, terribly badly. And he turns to leave, and you see the ghost is turning to leave, and right, he goes to the door past Rezek, who's sleeping. The ghost goes, and then the ghost turns and goes, and looks really horrifying. Make your savers as spells. Just roll it down.
Everyone or
ghost.
just Rezek?
I
Rezek's
assumed
sleeping.
you're the only one there.
You're the only one
Everybody else-
awake.
The other two are
Yeah.
slept.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish
Uh,
I was here. I'd
yeah,
be fawning all
yeah.
over him.
You need a sixth
Okay.
friend.
No, I didn't get it.
All right, you're 10 years older,
Ooh.
and you're
Yeah.
terrified, and you go in the corner and suck your thumb
Ah!
in fetal position as he leaves. And as he leaves, he does that, it scares you, and goes, and leaves. He's an asshole.
That's a big deal for a humanoid.
Patrick
Yeah.
took a lot of pleasure in that for some reason.
Mm.
He's like, I know how you feel. But 10 years, you're pretty young. Bugbears live a good while.
Yes. Well, I'll get some lesser goblin to clean up the pee.
So luckily no one saw you scared because they're all sleeping.
Mm, that's good. I thought that was in front of everyone, so much
Oh, no,
happier
they were
about that.
asleep.
Yeah, you don't have to kill everybody who's
Yeah,
That's
the,
right. I was
yeah.
gonna like, this doesn't leave the room.
The magic user ghost did sleep on them
Mm.
so they could have a private conversation. So no metagaming, only the Kumar saw that.
Good.
All right. Buy it.
Yes.
Mm.
All right.
Muy interesante.
2 months pass. Schultz starts going on about this being and power. And what do you say, Chulk, about proselytizing here? What do you say?
Well, it's mind blowing, the realm of the possible now, and the only way I can phrase it is thus: in the heart of the tribe where destinies interlock stands Mashpup, revered as Kumar, the solid rock. Yet in his shadow, where elemental spirits talk, the shaman with powers that shock. With hands raised high, Chalk invokes the ice block, creating frosted barriers, making foes balk. His chants escalate from his hands fired as walk, engulfing enemies, a blazing phoenix from the hawk. But deeper still lies an ability that does not stalk, the dance with death, a journey, no mere talk. With a mere gesture, life's candle he does knock, for in Chalk's realm, it's death door that'll knock. Though Kumar leads and the tribe does prowess, is the tribe's true bedrock. Together they stand against time's tick-tock. Mashpup and Chalk, firm as a dock.
Well done.
Solid as a rock.
You can do some, and the fiery, icy, and yeah.
And a ominous dominant and an ice dagger is in my hand.
Mm.
And what is the name of this being that you are granted gift from?
Terrible.
Oh,
The way it's been whispered and said, I don't believe it's. Maybe I could share with. No, everyone else could withstand it.
he who should not be named.
Mm.
Another one. Uh-oh, Kumar, another secret.
Mhm.
Mm.
Time as you're probing the depths of your spiritual worldview. Any hint you care to provide?
Oh no, just I have fascination with corpses. Nothing to see here. No worries. Just witch doctor stuff.
Are
And,
you like the bone collector now?
well, yeah. I mean, good witch doctor should be collecting bones. No, I mean, must understand how to be
It
doctor.
does make
Yes.
Certainly briefs well.
And,
it briefs very well. Yeah.
I do need to watch sneezing though. Sneezing bad.
Yes.
Do not bring big sense to my room. Bad things happen.
Yeah. Okay. You get up to the I was going to do the next map, Jay, if we can do the issues there. Yardglock Upper Works. So in the excavations going on, they have found a large stairwell that was formerly hidden going down. Oh no, that's the well, that's fine. I was going to show them the other one, but if you recall, there's a ruined castle, a dungeon level. Well, there's a door that had rubble. As they cleared the rubble, they found an entryway into stairs going down. The foreman of the goblin work team has been telling them every step there could be treasure. You never know. And so they've been very motivated in getting a lot done. Treasure. They think there might be treasure. What they find is they clear the stairwell. And let me not screw this up. All right.
What size are the squares? 10 feet?
The little
20
squares
feet?
are 5 feet.
5 feet?
The little squares. The main squares are 10 feet. And we don't need this one here anymore. I had Razza here, but we don't need that one, do we?
Now, I did have a question.
Yeah.
On my sheet, next to poor old Petunia, it says MIA.
Missing in action.
Yeah, she hasn't come back. I'm not really so worried about the wolf, but
So Runt is back with a pack of wolves.
oh, Petunia never came home.
No.
Very sad.
Pretty long way for a snake to be. Probably found a good spot.
2 months. She'd have came back to me. Oh. Okay, poor Lisa's just inconsolable for a little bit.
All right. So there's a stair. They found an opening. You can barely see the opening there by that big rock, and they're making noise, scrabbling at the dirt. And so they're like, we need to get the boss, because they're scared of whatever it is. And once an arm came through that was very skinny and clawy and scared them off, so they haven't gone back since. There's like a big dig through and make it wider, but they're scared to.
Okay.
So they've gotten the leadership. They sounded the alarm.
All right, so let's all go down there and deal with whatever this problem is that's holding up our excavation.
Grip my my two-handed mace.
Who's going first?
And I'll go first.
I was gonna not me.
I'll be right behind Rezik.
Bro. Nice.
How high
And I
are the
approach
ceilings?
Ceilings
cautious.
are like 8 feet, 10
Okay.
feet. This is pretty finished, the stairwell.
There and sniffing.
So it's going to be tight for some of us.
I'm sliding my foot.
10 feet? It's not very high to climb. Lisa, where are you at?
I'm at the back.
Three Skin, where are you?
next to Lisa.
Yeah, next Lisa. I'm not having Lisa
Mash
behind
Pup.
me.
Mash Pup will be up at the front with Herezik.
All right. So there's a couple goblins there where the picks start widening the door.
Hurry up,
Stand back,
goblins.
little guys. We'll take care of this first.
The door, because right now it's just a hole.
Oh, they have to
But
make
an
it hard.
arm
Okay.
came through, and they're like, "Ooh!" But they can see that they can bust it out pretty fast. They were just scared
right.
to. Cause...
Get to
I
work.
make
We'll take
ready
care
to
of it.
smash anything that comes out.
All right.
Scrappa's gonna perch on the ceiling over top of this opening.
Ooh, so you climb up. All right.
You're about to see your Kumar in action. Hey.
Whenever I hear Kumar, I think of White Castle and
Right.
So they clear it out for very short order, and as they do so, reach through. Three Skin, that something about this thing resonates with you. You're like, oh,
Can I smack
Um,
the arm?
you want to swing at the arm?
Yeah.
Roll.
I'll roll this die. I got a 10 die.
You rolled 10.
+1. I don't know if I have any pluses to hit with my.
Yeah, you do. You whack it.
Tim, does it look
Well-
like living tissue or?
No, it does not.
That's
You
not
said it resonates with Three Skin?
Yeah.
Three Skin will approach.
Ooh,
Pretty tight in there with a whole bunch of big boys up front.
10 points.
Hey, wait.
10 points of damage here, Tim.
All right.
Crack.
That doesn't seem fair. Why are you picking on stuff like that, man? It just
We smash everything.
all right. Through the larger opening, you guys are smelling a stench. Oh. So right as you approach Three Skin, the stench kind of comes through that small opening. The three of you right there make a saving throw versus poison.
Saving throw versus what?
Poison.
Mash Pup got a 2.
You need a 13.
I got a 3.
Oh,
Base of
man.
13.
I don't like that
No.
die. 9.
You feel, if you fail, you feel nauseous and you have a -2. Projectile
Constitution
vomiting
+2,
begins.
so 11.
Shulk, no, Three Skin, did you save?
I rolled an 11. I'm not sure what my save versus poison is.
You save.
Yeah, I got an 11 as well.
You did not save.
Is it
Why
getting up
did
to
I
ceiling
not
height?
If you
No.
say it's not fair.
The goblins like dig a few last bits of it, and oh, what is it? Shoot, there's a way to do this where I select and hit shift and I can move it. Is that it? Yes. You see a undead creature who seems very emaciated and mad and insane. Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
dun dun dun.
6.
I got an 8.
1 die 6.
I rolled a 4.
Now one initiative.
Should have, yeah.
Yeah. It makes
I'm
it
the
more
Kumar. I'm rolling.
There
All
you
right,
go.
Kumar,
Roll
what'd you
high,
roll?
Kumar.
What'd
I
you
got a
roll?
4. I got
You
a
roll
4.
He attacks first.
Gonna go for mini burgers later.
Hell yeah.
He misses you with 2 claws, but he did bite you. That's a shame. Here we are. Oh dear. And considering you have terrible armor class, It's amazing he only hit you once. He took 7. You're at 21 now versus paralyzation.
Oh
Would you
man,
like
you're
to
really
know what you
sticking it
need?
to us. Oh,
You need
excuse me.
13. What'd you roll?
I got a 3.
Oh.
He's down.
Uh-oh.
You can see he's conscious but can't move.
I'll be ashamed if that thing got a hold of him.
Yes. Rezik, you are able to do something.
You smash.
Roll to hit.
I wanted to make a point of this.
Too close.
Yeah, blurry.
Too much background. The background's too you need a paper.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Two-handed club. Nice.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. You're in the big leagues now, fellas.
Said
All
Najee
right.
was -2 to hit him. I can't remember.
Oh,
what you
you're
said
right.
Was
Oh my gosh. I got a 12 plus 1. So
Well,
it's
-2 though, because of the
so it's an
stench.
11.
You missed. And 3 skin.
I was right up there with it up front. I was right behind Rezik.
All right. Yeah, you're there. No, you wanna lay fists on it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, I was gonna jerk Mashup back, try to get him out of the way.
All right. You're gonna. Well, all right. So you can step forward and do that. 3 skin. Are you doing something right now? Are you gonna do a spell? Are you gonna?
Three Skin is looking at the undead creature, and I'm assuming that my abilities only relate to those that I bring forth myself, right? He has no control over other.
No, you did not yet. Well, I mean, you could try to.
Yeah.
If you turn it as a what you are, and you're successful, then you would have control.
Well.
Who's
Oh,
bouncing
you-
around there?
What does this undead thing look like? Is it a
Bipedal.
goblin or?
Bipedal. Oh, it looks like a human-sized, ghoulish face, claws. Seems quite robust.
Oh, you're a pretty one. Oh,
You need a
Oh.
19 or higher to turn it.
let's see if the Dark Lord lets you. Damn it! I rolled an 18. I don't know if there's any bonuses.
Did I do a damn niceness roll?
Those things backfire. Just throwing that out there.
I'll do a damn niceness roll because I never considered it, but it does make sense. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Makes
And I was
sense.
so close.
If I roll an 85 or higher. No. All right. Shulk, you wailing on it?
I'm grabbing Mashup and pulling him out of arm's
Oh,
reach.
you're just gonna. All right, and you pull him over. Make your save versus poison. With the
No.
stench. You are sickened and you vomit on Mash Pup as you're moving.
Sorry, boss.
Lisa?
All right. So I'm in the back, but I have my sling. So I'm going to
Sling in the melee?
In the melee.
Oh
boy.
yeah, of course. It's just a rock.
What
We're
if
If
you
you
about to
hit
get
me, I'm gonna
stoned.
hit you.
It's just a rock. You never know. You're too busy worrying about that thing. I don't show any bonuses or anything to it.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. I don't think you
Okay.
got any.
Okay. 19 again.
Oh,
Boom.
man,
You
you're
hit.
beautiful.
Okay, that's a D4, right?
Yep. Bang. Well,
3.
Ah. Sorry, guys.
Boom. And last but not least, Mercy.
Okay, Mercy's still can carry a javelin, right? With the clawed hands.
Not where you're not where you're climbing. Where you put it.
Well,
We're not going to get into that detail.
You can drop down on them and try to attack them with all 4 limbs.
So let's see, 10 for from where I'm hanging on the ceiling right now. Damn.
This
Is it
in 5th
just this
edition.
one that's come out so far?
Just one.
All right, I'm gonna jump down behind it then and attack.
Well, it's right in the doorway. There's no behind it.
Then I'm just gonna stay where I am and wait.
You don't know
For the
you don't
right moment.
grapple with it? Come on.
No,
you're
I'm
great
not gonna
for
try
that
from
play.
here. Nope. No,
It's
you're not gonna lure me
following
in
it-
like that, Tim.
It looks mad. It looks like it's so hungry. It's following. It's so hungry.
I at least try to distract it and intimidate it from where I am.
Uh huh. Initiative.
Roll again.
Yeah, typically it rotates from the person who lost it last, but I'll let Mash Pup roll if he really wants to.
come on, Kumar.
I don't think I have a lot of initiative right now. But
Kumar.
No, you don't.
Kumar.
we got a 3.
What'd you roll?
3.
3. No, he got it. He's just trying to bite you. You're just laying there. He's starting to chew on you. He's so hungry. You're down to 15.
He's gonna get clobbered.
So hungry. Now the advantage is everyone else attacking has a bonus because he is not defending himself. He's just eating. So, Frezik,
Mm. Yeah. Me smash. I'm taking. Poof. Oh crap!
Roll the hit.
I did.
That's
Oh, you
the old
fumbled?
crap. That's what the old crap was. And you're worried about me. Shooting little rocks in there.
Hold
Roll
on
the
1
wonder.
second. Give me just 1 second. I got.
Get that table out.
That's right. I mean, what's the worst thing that happens? You brain the Kumar.
I've been averting my eyes, so I didn't see anything happen to the Kumar.
I mean, there's
Poor
only a
Ku-
couple of low-level goblins around here we'll have to get rid of. I mean,
Poor
and then the
Kumar.
Kumar,
There's
will
plenty
come
more.
back. Yeah.
Plenty more goblins.
So what do I roll? Percentage, right?
I think it is.
That sounds right.
Oh my. Oh my.
This is where it gets
90.
interesting.
Ooh. I don't remember if low or
Yeah.
high or which one is which.
I'm sorry. Where do we leave off?
90% on his roll.
You fool.
It's one of those mornings.
One of those terrible, terrible. Oh, here we are. Wild swing, stun friend for 1 round.
See, you hit the Kumar. And it doesn't
Hell.
matter. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't, and that doesn't mean it could be a Kumar. It could be somebody else.
I'm hoping.
All right, 1, 2, it is 3 skin. 3, 4, it's choke. 5, 6, it's mercy. 5, 6.
Off the
Swung
ceiling.
up and you smacked him. He's like, oh. So you're stunned this round, Mercy. I won't make you fall. You're a good climber.
clawed in there.
Shulk, what do you do?
Smash the shit out of this scary looking thing.
Please do.
Punch him in the face.
Don't roll a 1.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to hit.
You hit. You get 2 attacks.
That was both at the same time, or you want me to do one at a time?
Roll them separately, yeah. Left and
Get
then
2
right.
attacks as well.
No,
No.
I get 2 attacks.
you do.
Yeah. Damage. Let's see. +1 damage, so 2 damage.
You only hit once?
Yeah, well, the first one. I didn't roll the second one yet.
Roll.
Nat 20.
Hey, there.
Aye, awesome.
Oh, Shazam. Is that really necessary?
It is.
4, 5.
Roll percentile. Nat 20 is a crit. Higher's better, of course.
20.
She rolled a 20. That's a shame. But I have.
Actually, take that back. An additional 2 damage. I forgot to add it
Yeah.
because it's 2 to 7 per fist. I just rolled 1 to 6.
Smashed him in the face. And just missed taking out his eyes. I didn't tell you what the damage bonus was, did I? What the? There we go. You said you rolled 20. Double damage. So 2d6 plus 2 plus your strength bonus. That might be it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
All right.
Lousy roll.
Rob, what are you doing?
Seeing as this thing does not want to listen to its betters and it's ignoring the Dark Lord's wishes, he's going to take a couple of steps backwards, bring his hand to his Ravenclaw necklace and whisper a word, and magic missiles shoot forth.
All right, roll 1d4.
Everybody's got cool offensive magic, but me. Against undead, anyway.
The Dark Lord doesn't like suck-ups.
I'm not a suck up. What are you talking about? I'm highly effective.
That's 2.
2 of them. So 2d4 plus 2.
Well, that was interesting.
You aim it at his head or chest or leg, or where do you want to hit him?
In the head. Ah, that was nice. So that's 8 points of damage total.
Okay. Mercy. Oh, you're stunned. Never mind. Last Lisa.
All right. Here we go again. I got it.
What are you doing? Oh, you're slinging?
Yeah. It's still up, right? That didn't take him down. It was still up.
I'm not telling you. It's all happening simultaneously.
Okay, good. Well, then I would have been slinging. And it does 2 points of damage. Whatever that
Okay.
15 hits.
You hit it.
Damn right I do.
It the Ogrelin caves in its head, and then it
Bing.
gets shot in the head twice by and its head just goes and like twists around and gets really thin. You know, when you twist a string or twist something, it gets real thin. The head just squishes and stuff just pours out the ears and eyes, and it falls to the ground.
Nice.
It was like after the head gets twisted, then a rock comes in and just bing. Did you see that? I got it.
lucky shot.
What do you know? It was right in the head. I killed it.
It's dead. It's been there a long time. It's very, very hungry. So hungry.
Poor thing.
Takes a little while, but eventually the Kumar wakes up. Are you guys gonna hang till he wakes up, or are you gonna leave him in the
I'm
hallway? and
shaking
go
the
in?
Kumar.
Yeah, we don't
Come on,
dare
buddy.
go without helping the Kumar.
You
Just
might consider that
realize
keeping
I
secrets.
pulled you back. Everyone else ignored you.
I couldn't even
I
get
don't
in there.
understand them. Whatever excuses.
I know. I don't know what their excuses were. I agree, Chulk. They should have helped him.
So the Kumar wakes up. He comes out of his paralysis. You're conscious,
Hmm.
just
I
not.
might have
able to-
seen some of it if I was pointed in the right direction.
That's right.
yeah.
He was facing the ground the entire time.
That dirt is interesting.
Gurgling in my vomit.
Luckily, you were face down when Chulk threw up on you, so that's good.
Mm, It's good. I wouldn't want to drown in someone else's vomit.
So there you go. It came blasting through. So there is an opening there. It can be widened by your team if you want, but right now you guys can slip through. Real tight squeeze for Rezek and Mash Pup.
Yeah, get to work. We don't want to be squeezed.
And Chulk, hard for you. Chulk's not as tall, but he's thick.
Sure.
He's massive. What's the term? He's swole.
Swole.
Yeah.
Swole.
He works out. All right.
Back to work. I point at the
They
goblins
get
who are
they
cowering
take
to
care
the
of the
side.
stones. Did you notice? Did the map change? Yeah. So now the area is now open.
All right, let's walk through.
I look in, I sniff.
You see an area. A lot of debris has fallen. Who's going first? The only person injured is Mash Pup, by the way.
Still waiting to see which person heals Mash Pup first. Might be important later.
Yeah, Chulk. Pretty sure he's talking to you.
Yeah, I'm on the offensive
Rezek
side.
goes first.
Mercy's
he's-
gonna scuttle in on the ceiling.
All right, Rezek and Mercy. You going in? Very dirty and dusty. There's a lot of sand and dust on the floor in here. You're getting a little bit of light from the work crew. Even though they can see in the dark, they like to have light because there's lots of things you want to see that don't give off light.
I'll take one of their. Do they have multiple like lanterns or whatever so that I can take one of the light sources with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the
Excellent.
light source.
That's a source of flame.
Yes, it is.
Still a 10-foot ceiling in here.
Anyone? Does anyone have curing spells?
No, apparently
No.
not.
Different deities don't have some of those.
Oh, could it be any more humanoid?
Well, Kumar will go in with the frontliners anyways.
All right. I think you do have a generic healing potion.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had ones that smelled like fish that were healing potions too, right? Not just the
Yeah, I
beer.
don't remember.
The feel better and wakey.
Feel
Yeah,
better
my-
heals 1 to 4.
Mash
can
Pup
have
will
no
drink
comment
one of
on the matter.
those. 1 to 4.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll it. 3, not bad.
All right. You're at 18 now. You're just down 10.
Mm-hmm.
Reese can neither confirm nor deny presence of healing potions.
Mhm.
All right.
I
don't know
show
if you can-
so should have rifled your room.
Can you see, as you guys kind of go in this big area, can you see the little dusty? There's like something on the floor. It's kind of
Yeah.
To the
Right,
right
It's like a
there?
hard to
gray
make out.
little mark on the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
Yep.
that it looks like the wreckage of maybe what was a body once.
Yeah. I go
It's
up
just
and
a bunch of stuff scattered all around it, and you can imagine
You
that
should
the group-
probably let me go check that out. Could be trapped.
I go up and poke it with my club.
right.
I want to
I'm
run
saying-
up next to him.
It has some tattered cloth. Now everything's covered with dust and dirt, like from the ceiling, dust and just crumbles occasionally. Super dried out. Obviously, the gas ate it a long time ago. And just the bones are left. Some of them are broken, but it looks like the wreckage of maybe somebody who was a wizard, maybe.
Yeah, so I'm like looking through all that.
What are you
Um,
doing? Don't disturb the dust.
No, this is dangerous. Hold your nose.
There's like small pouches and bags that are thrown off the side. Looks like they were kind of torn open, but no food in them, so they were left.
Any shinies?
Shinies.
Any wands?
So you find in the wreckage a bracelet,
Mm,
a
a good
book,
nose ring.
two
Yeah, that's too
scrolls,
small for you. Oh,
Nose ring.
2 scrolls.
And they are of what?
You don't know, and a rod.
Yep, and then the rod. I'll turn.
The rod seems really dirty. It's like there's so much dirt on it.
The bracelet, can it fit into my nose?
No.
You have to punch a hole
Well,
in the nostril.
it could,
you know.
but not the way you're thinking.
All
The
over
rod's dirty.
Lee's
Where did you pull
shoulders
it?
as he investigates
I
the rod.
try to manipulate it so like it can go into my nose.
Nah.
Is that
It's
another
not.
doorway to our east as well there?
Yeah, it's an opening.
But I want to look
I'll
at
be-
those scrolls and rod that Lee's has scooped up as well. See if we can't figure it out.
Yes.
They look like magic user scrolls.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, buddy.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
All right. As you move forward, you can see there's these really large. They're rocks. They're covered with small rocks, and it looks like bits of the roof and dust just cover them. So there's probably about a couple inches of dirt covering the top of them. They're probably about 6 feet, 7 feet high. They have unusual shapes.
What do you mean unusual shapes?
Yeah.
They don't seem like they're naturally occurring. It seems like maybe they were carved to some sort of shape.
I punch one.
What kind of shape?
It's hard stone. Are you gonna dust them off?
No, I punch one.
It's stone. It hurt.
Ow.
So you can kind of see too, as you look in the light cast, you see that they're standing on they're not resting on the floor. They're like raised off the floor a little bit.
Like floating?
No, like there's legs
Oh.
holding them up, or there's well,
Yeah,
it
try to
looks
dust
like if
them
you look
off.
at one of the legs up close, once you it doesn't have as much dirt on it because it's underneath it. It looks like it's a big paw.
Aw.
PAW. Paw.
Okay.
Paw.
Not like, hey, Paul.
Well, for
That's
these,
not-
this might be true.
Well, it could be, not going to say. Anyway,
So are they all connected, like bits and pieces of the same large creature that
No,
has this paw?
each one is freestanding. That one's due north is a little bit smaller. You got to clean them off, man. You
Yeah, I'm
can't
gonna
tell if
start
they-
dusting off everything.
All right, it's very dusty, and you can sweep them off. And you see, it looks like these are stone statues of ginormous wolves.
ooh,
Hmm.
We need large wolves.
Like ginormous.
Mm.
The one that's due north is a little bit smaller. There's 4 ones here that are huge.
by
Mashpup's
huge.
gonna sit on the back of one of them that looks appropriate size for.
I was gonna say that.
The big one, the big one.
This one's mine.
Are they bigger than say like
I
the
want one
lar-
too.
One.
They're
I'll
Okay,
go
shit,
out
the
and
next
throw
biggest
another-
one.
Okay. And they don't
Like-
look realistic in
like
their.
a warg is like a pony sized.
Okay, so these are bigger.
These are 6 foot. Like the back of them is 6 feet tall.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are you gonna explore the whole room, wander around?
So
Definitely.
Rezik is
Yeah.
is sitting on top of one of these stone.
Reese can
Whoa.
smell something very unusual.
Sorry.
Wait a minute. Where is Three Skin? Did I bring you in?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, there you are. Sorry. In the southeast corner, you find some old remains of what looks like a bird-like creature. You see like feathers, but it's pretty big. It has like kind of had a long neck and it has lots of feathers off, but it's been just a dried husk. And it's got feathers.
Ooh.
It looks like it. Imagine a chicken with a little bit of tail and chicken wings, but bigger, longer neck, beak.
Interesting. Interesting. Three Skin's gonna see what he can divine off of this.
Since you are magic and well educated, you've heard of this type of bird-like creature. It's very dangerous.
Ostrich.
It can turn people. It turns things to stone.
Oh,
Cockatrice.
Right. Stone chicken.
It's not stone, but
I was afraid.
Stone or chicken.
So
long dead.
Stoned
or
chicken.
these statues, how realistic are they?
Once
Good
you dust
question.
them off, they're pretty darn realistic.
Stone
I
or
have a
chicken.
hypothesis.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You should get that looked at.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds terminal.
Yes, yeah, I forget who I'm around sometimes. Of course, I will get it looked at.
Tries to collect
Idea.
as many of the feathers as he can to take back to the tribe.
All right, you can gather up all those remains.
Southern hallway. Check it out. See. Look down there.
Yeah, yeah. Good call.
Hey, I'm
Any of
still
you have
sitting.
magic that can turn these stone wolves into living wolves?
No.
No.
So it's a hole in the wall and it turns into like a tunnels. And the things that look, oh, you can't even see it. Jay, can we zoom out a little bit? Yeah. Those tunnels are see the things that look like cracks? Cracks. The ground is, they're very odd, different heights. Like some of the ground is sunk and cracked, and the back of these tunnels is caved in quite thoroughly. These small round ones, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're also stone, and they look like young.
The
Jimmy,
rod that I got off of the dead wizard. I don't really. I can't say
Smiling.
detect magic because I did. Oh, this would be a perfect opportunity for me to do an off the cuff attempt at a roll.
For read magic?
No, for detect magic. I don't have read magic, but I do have detect magic.
What kind of magic user are you if you don't have?
A alligator used to be goblin. With unless I could just read magic. No, because no. I mean, because I was allowed to read from the Dark Whisperer. Did he give me that too?
45% is your casting roll.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, all right,
So you're saying there's a chance.
exactly.
So you gotta meditate.
You know what I didn't
component.
do is I didn't do my daily fortune table to see. I've got that how my magic is? Is that still in effect or has that gone away?
Roll. No, it's not. It affects all your spells. Both.
Okay, so I roll on that first then.
Yes, because
Okay.
it could really hurt you.
So there's a 2 and there's a 5. So then no special result. Well, that was uneventful. Okay, so here comes my percentile roll. 23. Ooh, I'm hot today.
So it takes you two full rounds to off the cuff cast detect magic. Bracelets, rod, scrolls. There's a hint from the book, but not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
that. I'll flip through it. Can I read it? Well, of course I'm
Careful.
going to open it, man. So that sort of magic became real magic all of a sudden.
Which hand did you use?
Crap. Well, I guess my right hand.
All right, so your right hand opens the book, and it looks like it's a academic treatise on homunculi.
Okay.
Homunculi, what?
And I'm not going to go into depth. I just wanted to see if I could recognize.
It's like how to do it.
Cool. Then I will close the book.
Hey, Tim, real
It's
quick,
not really a giant book, but it's pretty thick. But,
gaming technical question on the sheet. I'm just confused on the. I want to make sure I'm doing it right because it shows 2 attacks, fist 2 to 7, 2 to 7, and then parents +3 +4. Is that to hit or damage? And then down below it shows
+3 to
+2
hit,
to hit.
+4 damage.
That takes the street fighting is street fighting in addition to that?
I think it includes the street fighting
Got it.
because it's. I think so. What did I write down? Making you remember stuff.
Sorry, it just couldn't. I thought I had it right, but then
Now you're with your
+3 to hit,
fist.
+4 damage. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
All right. You're gonna take some time here, figure out what's on the scroll area, do a little excavation, a little research, do some healing up.
Yeah.
We're gonna fast forward a little bit. The scrolls, one scroll has 6 spells. They're all the same. Stone
Wow.
to flesh,
Hmm.
and then there's a
Nice.
scroll of flesh to stone, with 4 of them on it.
What do I do? Okay. Boss.
What is it?
So, these scrolls, there's I could because I would read the scroll. Turn things to stone, or unturn them from stone.
Yes, this is great. We'll get these great giant wolves that we can ride.
Okay,
Get to it.
one at a time.
Unless you can do it faster.
Let's start with the smallest one. I'll use it on one of the smallest wolf.
How many can you do?
6.
Make sure you save enough for the biggest ones.
Right? All together?
There's all the pups too, I think, right? in
There's
the other-
4 full-grown, 1 adolescent, 5 pups.
Well, do the pups. Do the pups.
Does Mercy get wind of this so he can help with training?
So
Sure, yeah.
this is what I'm thinking, boss. The big ones, they might be a little bit more independent and willing to kill us. And the small ones, the pups, well, it'd be easy and what have you. So maybe we should just do the pups.
I think you're right. That's why Mash Pup is in my name. Pups are good. Mercy. You are good at training animals. No?
I am, boss. I
You
can
and
do this.
Lisa work together. We want to be riding these in 1 year.
So do you want me to do it now?
Well,
I'm ready when you
it's going
are.
to take some time. We're doing some admin time here. It's going to take
Oh,
time. but you gotta
according to
catch-
this, I gotta. It'll take a while, so we'll have to do this later after we clear it out.
you got to cast read magic. You got to be able to, read them.
So my intention, turn back. I want to keep one casting of the. You said how many were there of the turn 2 stone? Were
4
and then there's 6 of the
stone to flesh.
stone the flesh. Okay, so I'll cast. There's 5 pups. Perfect. I want to keep one of the for myself for later, so I won't use it, and then I'll have the 4 turn to stones. Okay, got it. I'll just
The
put
only
those.
other person that knows anything about what you're doing is 3-Skin.
I just
Since,
kind of
since
wink
he's
at him.
since he's since he's able to read that and do some of that stuff.
Too technical. I mean, in your new form, you're a killing machine. You don't need to deal with this.
You suggesting I can't read?
No, I would never say that. You want to read this?
Despite not knowing anything about how magic works, Mash Pup
Go
still has
ahead.
expectations.
He's also
Like,
Freeskin's
like
also looking at
most
the
of my
wolves and
clients.
saying, "Of the chances of something going horribly wrong, no, I think you got it."
Cool.
All
Can
right.
What could
rods
possibly go wrong?
be used as a weapon too?
Yeah, this is obviously a magical rod.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, I'll have to
you can
identify
let
it
the witch
before-
look at all the stuff and try to figure it out while you're doing that.
Oh man.
It's gonna take a while.
Maybe the Dark Master will. No, yeah, I don't want him to look at it.
Mash Pup, what do you let him do with the bracelets and the rod and the book?
What do those do? You tell me.
Well, this is just
They
a
don't know.
bracelet, and
Bro.
I'll have to figure this one out. It's pretty intense. Yeah, see, that's what it probably was to somebody bigger.
It's a set of bracelets.
These are probably. I'll put them on. See, they don't really do anything.
I want it as a nose ring.
All right, well, start making our nose ring out of it for Razak. He deserves a lot.
Gotcha.
The problem with them that they're solid.
I'm not asking questions here.
All right. So that's kind of what's going on here. So you're doing research, to figure out what this stuff is.
Yeah.
You got some plans going on. And you hear, oh no. Upstairs.
All right, got to get back up there, defend.
Right.
Okay. As
We can
everyone's
go to,
distracted.
we don't need to go to a tactical map. We can just go to we can set the maps aside temporarily.
While everyone's distracted with this, though, Mercy goes over to Lisa and says, so when I'm training these wargs, I sense there's a little tension in our tribe. I can have them respond to special commands, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah. You and me, buddy.
All right. So you head upstairs. You get to the upper works, and there's some goblins that are carrying 2 goblins that are dead. They were out foraging with it looks like they got shot in the eye. Both of them.
That's not good.
Arrows, we're talking, of course.
Yeah. They were short arrows, but they were nice. They're way nicer than your arrows.
Oh,
Like
What do they smell like?
dead goblins.
No, the arrows.
Team spirit.
Could they be
Are they-
elven made?
No, they're
Yes. Do they
it-
do they smell green, fresh?
no, but you notice
Disgusting.
that they're the fletching on it is not very bright. It's very, and it looks like the shaft is maybe stained so that it's not easy to see if it's on the ground.
Huh.
Mm.
Wasn't there another goblin tribe in the area that were known to be archers? Am I remembering that?
Oh, this is
correctly?
not a goblin arrow.
Oh, okay, good.
It's like made by you know,
Rangers.
humans, somebody better than you guys. Maybe
Man
Dennis.
flesh.
There is nobody
Yeah,
better than us.
Better's a
better.
strong word.
Yeah.
Let's
Some
see
of
what
those-
happened to what
some of
happened
those
to last human
loserish
tribe.
art-
Better
artistic
tasting
types.
though.
There you
Yeah,
there
better
you go.
tasting.
Better
Yeah.
tasting.
It was
Better
made by
tasting.
those
Good
loserish
job, boss.
artistic types that really make them fancy and how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Are you suggesting this is an artisanal arrow?
An artisanal arrow.
Only compared to you guys. Only your arrows. You know, your
Fair
arrows
enough.
are purely function. And
But
they're
what-
not attractive.
What else do you need an arrow to do? See, this is wasted craftsmanship here.
Yeah.
Unprotest yeah, unpretentious workmanly arrows we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was one was in each eye of the goblin. All
Looks
right.
like somebody's muscling in our territory, boss.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal something about this.
Mercy leans over to check on the dead goblins and pretends he's scanning their body for any other signs of harm and picks their pockets while he's doing that.
Now there's nothing left on them. Anything armor-ish is gone. Anything weapon-ish, money-ish.
Stripped.
Oh, and their ears are
Bunch
gone.
of thieves.
Their ears are gone.
Trophies.
That we already know what it is. Say somebody's getting paid to kill us. Look, their ears are gone. That's how they do it, them filthy humans. We got to go and do something about this, boss.
Go track these guys
Yeah.
down.
I remember they had a notice up, didn't they? On
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
inn.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was-
Although I will say
Oh yeah.
the goblins that were shot, they've turned. They've been out a couple days.
What are? Do I recognize them?
They hate.
Too bad.
So you guys are in the upper works, and as you're heading down to your regular caves, you hear the alarm going off down at the caves.
What the hell?
Mm. Let's go find them.
Run that way.
Right.
Dark Cloud, I do your bit.
Like,
Mm.
because Jay, we're
I
looking at
wish
the
it wasn't so
Yarglock
shiny.
cave map for the players.
I'm gonna get some goblin runners. Tell them something's up here. I want to make sure all the traps are intact, ready to go off.
Yeah. Nice.
We know
right.
C-map.
Here we go. Did the map come up? There we are. So we'll go to the main entrance. That's where because you guys are outside coming down.
Yes.
You can run to
The back door.
the back door if you wish.
That's through the water, right?
No, that's an exit only, really.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Oh no, this other one on the side. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Exit only. That's what she said.
Whichever's quickest.
She said that too.
Dang. Oh, here
We'll
we
go. I think we should go in through the back door.
Where do you run?
Back door.
Back door.
Back door.
Following
You go to the
Kumar.
back door. All right. Moving the people over.
And this is where I'm going to drop off all the feathers. So our Fletchers can use them.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Good job.
Cockatrice feathers. Oh
Should be
man.
interesting.
Uh-huh.
All right, you're running to the back. The guards are like, yeah, where it is, main entrance. Main entrance is where they're coming. Somebody's coming. Signal said at least 4.
Good. Let's
Yeah.
get ready.
Okay. Mercy
You
does
guys
as
are gonna
usual.
you guys are gonna run into the side door, right?
hmm
And you see your security. You got the arrow slits on the side. You got people waiting there. Since you're so professional, you use the code word before coming in so they don't shoot you by accident.
Of course.
Good job. And then you can get into the watch post room easily. And there's a lot of scuffling, bustling. You hear some of the non-combatant types going, oh. And you hear people telling them, shh. Where do you want to run to? Basically, pits get uncovered. You got a pit into the communal quarters that usually gets uncovered once everybody's assembled. Warriors gather in the communal quarters. Some go forward to your rock fall trap. That's on the main. You know what I mean? The hallway past that shelf at 11 comes up, and then there's that boulder fall on the right.
You know, the monsters that I've ever encountered never really seemed that organized.
Because we've got a good chieftain.
Oh,
Kumar
that's
knows
it.
what he's doing.
That's it.
That's
gotta
it
be
exactly. Gotta be.
Well, yeah.
Let's get ready to set a good ambush when they set off one of these traps. How far are they in? Right at the front?
They're still in the front.
Okay. So nowhere near
There's
the
a
children's playroom.
crunch.
Let's get up there and then hide around the corner.
All right. You're going to make your way through the communal area. There's a lot of panic going on.
Yeah, everybody shut up and calm down. We got this under control.
All right. You're going down the hall, past the rock fall.
Mhm.
You think you hear voices down past that pit.
Mm-hmm.
You have a couple goblins on who come around the bend towards you. You're kind of near the shelf area right now.
Yeah, maybe we should get on the shelf. It's a good ambush spot.
Uh-huh.
I'll totally get on the.
All right.
That might be tricky. We're not goblins anymore. How big?
Yeah,
It
is
is
it too small
very
for us?
cramped. Yeah, like the bugbears have to, and the Ogrelin have to stay on their hands and knees right there.
No, I'll be down on the main level or something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no point going up there then.
Still up
Reese
on the
can go
ceiling.
wait around the corner.
I heard you, Mercy. You're on the ceiling.
Would I fit up on the shelf? I'm just regular human size, right?
Well, yeah, you're an alligator person, so you can being prone is more normal.
Yeah, I'll go up there.
Actually, Threeskin could probably get up there and go on all fours, right?
No problem. No problem. Because remember, you're 6 feet long, but you're only like 4 feet,
Right.
raised up.
That'd be
I'll
nice
point at the
surprise.
goblins that came around the corner and say, "Report."
There's several of them there.
Good. Look scared. Bring them here.
There's like this many.
What do they look like?
They're like people, humans.
Humans.
Yeah, human.
Yum.
Ugh. Looks like meat's
It's
back
like
on the menu,
meat's
boys.
back on the table, boys.
All right, let's set this
They're not
ambush up.
strong. I can tell. We can tell they're not strong, but we could fight, but we're following plan.
Good plan. Keep going.
Uh-huh.
All right. So do you want them to stay near you, behind you?
I want them to go back so they don't screw up our ambush. So send them back to where the rock fall is, and they can help man that.
All right. And that means they go by the communal quarters and then come back the side passage to man the rockfall.
All right.
Got it. So they carry it back. They say, you guys are so brave. I had no idea that you guys were so brave.
Yeah, they don't have much of an idea of anything.
They're not really bright, though, right? All right.
That's all right. They did the job. Good job.
You can see coming down the hall around the corner, there's some light coming.
Humans and their light.
Right. Get ready
Let's
to surprise.
Let's take out their light. Take out their light.
Good plan.
Okay. Are you guys going to stay there in the hall? Or are you going to move back so they get even to the shelf? Or are you going
Yeah,
to?
those of us who are not able to get on the shelf should go back so that they'll come past the shelf. And then once we can do that pincer effect.
Mercy's
Alright.
flattening himself to the ceiling so he's not visible.
Okay. Very nice. People are coming around down the hall. All right. Excellent. You see him coming up the hallway. It looks like you have an armored person. Fairly heavily armored. Kind of leading the way. Chainmail and shield out. Some sort of big sword. Single hand sword. There's two of them. They look really similar.
Oh, they missed the pit.
Maybe.
Tim,
That's
as
only
they
if
start
you're-
moving past,
That's if your goblins uncovered it.
Tim, as they start moving past, and I can see behind them,
Yeah.
Threeskin starts mumbling, "Dark Lord, bring your servants forth." And I want to cast Summon Undead 2 behind them.
All right. And you want two level 1s or one level 2?
Let's go with one level 2.
All right.
What do you got planned there, Rob? Another banishment spell?
Only if somebody go boom again.
All right. And you're yeah, okay. Roll die 20, see if you fumble it.
Nope, 17.
Excellent. Okay. Right behind them. There's actually 5 as they get close and you see behind them. And you have a zombie appear to their back. They're walking up. They're now fully even with the shelf. And at one point when you were doing that, they're like, "Shh, did you hear something?"
There's only the 2?
There's 5 of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm just using the placeholders. I think they're up there. And they look up the shelf and they don't even notice the zombie to the last second. So the zombie's attacking the one in the back. The one in the back seems to be wearing robes and has a staff. Roll for initiative.
Woohoo.
3.
2.
Who rolled?
Uh, uh-oh. See a person go, oola boola boola. To be fair, I'll roll. Critical casting.
No bueno.
Oh, bueno.
We don't like that.
It's just so rare that I have a chance. So nice.
Do you brush your teeth there, man? Like, God, dude, you got some black crap in your teeth there.
It's called a snack for later.
Oh, okay.
Snack for later. So sorry.
Those are pretty cool. Are they like actual lower jaw pieces? Yeah.
It's in. Critical casting. Here we go. 76. Perfect preparation and execution. Cast is 2 levels higher.
That could be really bad.
But remember though, there's zombies attacking him. He might screw up his spell.
Well, zombies go last all the time because they're so slow. In this case, she burned them. She burned a zombie, but it's still coming. You hear one guy's chanting, "Sun God, protect us, bring us victory, bless us this day."
I'm gonna eat that one's face.
You don't like it? That's not nice. And the other one, you notice that one other guy, he has no armor on, but he has a staff. He seems really, really old.
Less I
And
can have him.
huh? He says, well, you can't see anybody. He doesn't do anything. And then you have 2 guys in chainmail in the front who are like, what's going on? And one of them starts making his way towards the zombie. So he's trying to push his way past. The zombie's going to get an attack on the cast Burning Hands. Your go.
I make my way down, or yeah, I guess I'll make my way down towards the fighter that was left up front. And
So you and Mash Pup are close enough where you both can do a charge attack on him.
yeah,
Because he
That
was
sounds good.
he was just there defending himself.
Which one's holding their light?
The one who didn't do anything. The older guy in the middle.
We gotta take
That
that
light
light
is a
out.
flame, correct?
It's it's like a lantern.
okay.
So you 2 charge down. Choke, are you following them all? All right. It's pretty tight there with this guy swinging big, heavy clubs. So I'd stand back if I were you.
Yeah.
Can I see from my vantage point on the shelf that the old dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's swinging like 6 feet away, 7 feet away from you.
Oh, that's all? Oh, excellent. Okay, cool.
I mean, there's a 5-foot squares. He's right
So,
there. And you're
there's-
laying still like an alligator.
So, but which was the one that you said that the one that did the fire on the zombie was a girl, right?
Yeah. She's at the back.
Okay, that's the one I want.
Can
You
I
got a
cast
thing
a
for
spell while I'm
females, don't
running
you?
into him?
Huh?
No,
cast a spell while I'm running?
wizards.
Well, you could step forward at 15 feet, no problem, as a half action. What do you want to cast?
Grim Harvest.
Nice. That's the one that gives you 1d6, right?
Yes, and then
Yeah.
charge in.
Roll. Well, there's no room for you to fight, but you can step forward and cast it.
Oh shoot, I gotta be.
Is it D20 to roll?
Yep. Just don't fumble.
I didn't fumble. 5.
All right. Last what? One round per level?
Duration 1 round per 2 levels.
All right.
1 round /2 levels. So
it'll last you 2 rounds.
Tim, you got the
You're
first.
probably gonna get some.
Tim, you got the first regular hero point from Mystical. There you go.
Hey,
For me,
For Tim.
of course.
Tim got the
bang bang.
mystical.
Amanda. Yeah.
What
Mucho
a great
gusto.
individual. What
She
a
done
great
us dirty.
Dirty bag.
Wow, you guys are totally outclassing these
Get that
losers.
dirty.
All right, so you're doing that, Lisa?
I'm going to, since I've got 4 of these turn people into stone, can I read one of those off of the scroll and turn the wizard to?
Oh,
Sure, you can try it.
You can try.
Okay.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah. So what type of role do I need? Oh, great and powerful DM.
It's not really, it's not super great. It's
Schmoozing
like
to the DM too.
Spell failure.
Ooh, ooh, okay. Do I know
Yeah.
it's okay? So all right. So I would know, taking a look at it, that it's gonna be okay. All right. Well,
the power is way beyond what you're used to.
so I need to definitely take the thing on that. Okay. Well, that being the case, what is what's the range on Phantasmal Force?
Pretty far. You can do what you want with it.
Okay,
You can
I'm-
create an illusion of something.
I'm gonna drop that on her.
An illusion
Try
of
to-
what?
Basically, that zombie's not stopping, and it's growing and getting grosser, and it's gonna eat her.
oh no.
So you're making it like you're gonna do the illusion like it's a champion.
Something
With-
that, yeah.
All right.
So that it'll be taking up all of her attention and time, and
Right. Your phantasmal force. I mean, you could create another one too if you wanted. The phantasmal force will get 2 attacks.
okay.
And if she fails her save, they will affect her.
Yeah, so just D20s then.
Just don't fumble.
2. Got close.
Barely pull that one out. All right. So
12. You said 2, right? 2 attacks?
it
for the
gets 2
phantasm?
attacks. Yeah. Not yet
Uh,
though.
Oh, okay. My bad.
The zombies go last. They're slow.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got
3
you.
skin.
From the darkness, a skinny arm extends with a goblin skull at the end of it, with perfect shiny gold teeth. You hear a voice say, "You should not be here, and it will be your end." After which, Three Skin's head slithers out, takes a look at the party, and trying to avoid getting the zombie as well, breathes on them.
You can pick a target and spit on them.
Who's the closest target?
Old man. Holding
Huh,
the
look.
light.
That's fine. He was close to the grave anyway.
You need a 6 to hit him.
1 point for Rob and 5 for Patrick.
That's a 9, so
Thank you so
1
much,
for-
guys.
Nice. What did you roll?
9.
You hit him. Roll 2 die 10.
Excellent.
Ooh, 16.
All right.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
when you cast that movement, you catch the movement, and he looks up at you right as the spit lands right in his face, and he dies. He goes, and his head just kind of caves in, and he falls down to the ground, and the lantern falls on the ground.
It's at this point I wish I was injured. Dang it.
And then breaks. Yeah. But you feel good.
Topped off, as it were.
So much power. Charge attack. All right.
Yeah.
Smash pup. You get a +2
Okay.
to hit.
13.
Are you using your battle axe of battle?
Yes.
+5.
Vegas.
18.
You hit.
All right. I don't
You
have
got
the
in my
What's the
way.
damage on that thing?
1d8 plus. Remember, your first attack of the round, you have dirty fighting, right? So
Do
you
I?
add
Okay.
1d4 to the first attack of the round. When your first attack of the round, like it's when you get multiple attacks, it'll happen. But first
Yep.
attack, you get an extra 1d4 because you're a dirty fighter.
I'm dirty. Let's do this. All right. So let's see. I got 6 on the dice and whatever bonus.
Right. So it's So it's you get +5 for the axe, +1 for your strength, +1d4. So you rolled 6.
All right.
That's 7, 12.
That's including the D4. So 2 3s, 1 on the D4, 1 on the D8.
All right, so it's 10.
All right.
Wait a minute. You rolled 6 on the dice.
A 3 and a 3. So total of 6 on the 2
All right.
dice. Yeah.
6. Okay. 6 plus 12. Rezik.
Okay. Thir- 19.
19?
Aye.
You have improved crit.
Woohoo!
Oh, do I?
So you critted him.
So, well, okay, then I roll percentage.
Yep.
Uh, 19.
A percentile?
Yeah.
Is that double again?
Oh, shoot, man. That's just base triple damage,
Oh, that's all.
Oh,
Which is-
sweet.
which is disgusting.
So, is it max damage or?
No, it's you roll 3 dice. In this case, it is irrelevant. If you want to roll, you can. It's irrelevant. This guy has had 2 bugbears blown up out of the dark and just destroy him. Boom! Like past -10, he's been just taken. With that roll that you were going to get, there's no
Got
coming
the
back.
second.
from him.
I'm rolling. 18. 22 points of damage.
Yeah. So he just suffered 34, and he just collapses into what didn't get cut off by Mash Pup got pounded into pulp by Rezik.
Yeah.
High five in the
boom.
bugbear.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, that's disgusting. So he's down.
Bugbear Brothers.
Boom. I mean, 2 bugbears charging is
Bug
bad.
bros.
Old man is done. All right. I think the last you climbed on the ceiling, right?
Right.
Are you dropping?
I'm dropping this time because I know
Okay,
you want to use those
there's a
grapple
fighter
rules.
that was running to the rear to help. There is a cleric of the sun god who was doing the bless spell on them.
I'm going after the cleric.
You're gonna drop on him?
Mhm.
All right, roll
Both
to do your
feet.
attack.
Oh, Jesus.
You have 4 attacks.
Holy crumba.
You're gonna be all over him like a spider monkey.
Boom, 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 boom.
One broke there. One. Mm. 119,
Hit.
17,
Well, I'll save you the trouble. You need a 11 to hit.
and 2 1s.
All right.
Did you roll all the dice at the same time?
No, individually.
All right, so once the first one happened, you don't get any follow-on attacks. So that was a claw, and a fumble.
Yep.
Okay. Roll.
%.
No, roll
Oh,
damage.
for the attack, for the damage.
You could. This is just a first level cleric. They might not make it.
Okay, so that's a 6 on the
Hope
first
not.
foot.
No, it's claw foot with the
The
first hand.
claws are
feet.
1d4, right?
Yeah, 1d4. Will he do it?
So I have to get used to this new body. That is a 4 on the claw.
One claw 4.
Another 4 on the claw.
You hit you, so you did 8.
Yep.
All
And then
right.
the fumble.
And now the fumble, and you rolled a 4.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Come on, bring it. It's not a good smile. Not with those teeth.
Dun, dun, dun.
So sorry. I had it up there, but there we go. 4 is like I'm using Jay's fumble, so it's your trouble. Critical hit friend, double.
Oh my god.
No.
What's
Critical
the
hit
bugbears?
ex-friend.
The closest one is
Is it going to be Rezik?
a zombie.
Ah,
So
Hey.
roll.
Alex.
yes. Be payback. Hit me in the head with the club earlier. I mean, come on.
Roll
Look.
on the. Roll on the crit.
Between you and Rob.
All right.
Roll on the critical. Claws.
Okay, the claws,
One of them. Just one.
not the feet, right?
Roll critical. The percentile dice.
54.
That's a level 6 to the so it's double damage. That's so unpleasant. 6 to the body. You drag him to the ground, knock him to the ground. So yeah, he's not going to feel the damage because he's a zombie. So you knocked him to the ground, so the zombie doesn't get to attack. And you're on the ground.
Now
But
is the spell though, right?
the phantasmal force is still
It does-
affecting the
yeah.
cleric.
Okay. I was gonna say.
So
You mean the wizard?
yes.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for the. Oh, let me roll for the wizard save. Oh, roll twice to hit.
Okay.
Oh no.
9.
Oh.
9. I rolled 2 9s.
Made short
That's all right.
work
It's
of these.
it's keeping her busy. That's the main objective.
Well, she's not awesome. You hit.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
She has no armor on.
What's the damage?
1 to 8
Just 1 day? Okay.
twice.
Is this a low level
4.
group coming in here?
Yes, it is.
4 and a 5.
She's down.
Yee-hoo.
They had no business. They were just like, well, goblins were supposedly living here, so how hard could goblins be?
Right? That's what they get.
Arrogance, you know.
Should know better.
Uh-huh.
So there's a fighter and a cleric left.
Okay. Just putting this out there. Rezek loves elvish meat. So if there's an elf here, he's claiming that.
It's so tender.
Oh, sweet.
Initiative.
Chicken.
Initiative.
Another 2.
Roll again.
Come on, mash pup.
You can do
5.
it.
6.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh man.
Oh no.
The fighter type looking at the phantasmal force. The cleric is looking at this horrific
stench of a beast. Yeah.
quasi demon in front of him. It's like, I'll banish you to the hellfires.
Now, since she's in front of me, does she also have to do a save? Because she's that close to the odor?
2 feet. She got to be within 2 feet. So if you
Oh.
grab her and claw her, yes.
Okay.
Disgusting. All right, so warriors, you just going to keep charging down and roll them up?
Charging.
Yes.
Choppy, choppy.
All right. Rezek, you can run past and go after the fighter. And that gives Chulk a chance to attack the cleric as well.
Sure, if I don't incur a attack of opportunity from anything.
No, because
Yeah.
the fighter's turn, the cleric is looking at the quasi-feta demon in abject total horror. He's got spiny tails, he's got claws, he's got horns, he's looking just totally abyssal. So cleric is freaking out. You guys do your charge attack.
Yeah, my cat just ran off of one of my dice. I'm trying to figure out which one. Oh, it's a D8. I don't need it. Okay. So I'm gonna roll here.
Yeah. Rob, your zombie's getting back up this round.
6.
Rob zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Rob zombie.
Boom.
As he should.
Yeah.
Oh, all hail the Dark Lord.
Got a 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9.
To hit?
Hit.
No, 2 hit.
2 hit. Yeah, 9
Yeah,
to
you
hit.
missed.
Yeah, okay.
You're attacking the fighter. Oh no, the fighter. Yeah, using chainmail. Chulk and Mash Pup trying to pound this cleric of a sun deity.
Boom.
Let's wreck
Where
it
did you
with
put
our
that die?
axe.
6, 7, 8, 9 to hit.
That's-
No
I
good.
got 17.
You hit.
15.
All
Second.
right.
All right, both your second one and his axe hit.
Nice.
Now remember, John, you remember your axe is +4 now.
Yep.
All right,
So that's goes down by 1 every time I swing it, right?
correct. 1d8 +5 plus 1d4.
All right. So
6
that
points
would
damage.
give us 10 damage.
Oh, good lord.
He got kerschmacketed. 16.
He's like, I call forth the light of.
What bike?
And look, he knocked off my helmet armor again. My helmet piece.
That's a good virtual
It happens
blow.
every time, you know.
Kerschmack.
All right. He's down. Only thing
All
left
right.
is that one fighter who doesn't even know that his friends are being cut down behind him. And that leaves you in combat, Alex.
Grappling the cleric. Do
The
you want to
cleric
use your?
just got killed.
Oh, the cleric is dead. I'm sorry. Grappling the fighter. I'm sorry.
All right.
Using your new rules.
You're jumping 4 attacks to claw and grapple.
Wow.
1, 2. I got 3 20s here. Let's try that this time. Let's see. That's a 20.
Your natural 20?
It's 2 nat 20s and a
Holy
7
Rap.
and a 6.
Super
Ooh.
swingy there.
Right?
2 1s last round.
Fantastic.
2
Natural
20s this round.
natural 20s
Wow.
with the claws, hand claws.
2. Yeah.
All right, roll percentile. That's disgusting.
That's fantastic. 27. 27 and a 51.
27 double damage, and not that important. And the other one was 51.
51. Right.
All right, that's to the leg, double damage as well.
Okay. So that's a 1 on the first die roll. 3 on the second die roll.
You just want to double it?
Yeah.
Leg. Ah, man, you caught his foot. You tried to do some move and you caught his foot and you tore off a couple toes.
Souvenir.
Running anywheres.
And what were the 2 rolls?
It was a 1 and a 3.
One, 3. Oh, so you just want to double him, so that's 5.
Yeah, just double them.
All right, he's still fighting, but his foot
Yeah.
hurts. He's like, ah,
Correct.
and holding on to him. So now he is in the grapple mode. So he's being held, so he can move a little bit, but you've totally reduced him and given him some penalties now.
And he also has to make a save
Oh shoot,
for his poison.
because you stink. Oh,
Yep.
he made it. He could have used that 20 earlier. Last but not least, Lisa and Three Skin. You're just watching this happen.
Yeah, I don't need to there's no such thing as concentrate or nothing like that. So the spell's just happening. And there's only the one guy left, right?
Yeah.
I'm
And
not gonna
he's being wrapped up by the quasi.
I'm not gonna bother with anything. I'm
Uh-huh.
just gonna sit up there and watch the show. Oh no, I know what I'll do. I'll jump and I'll run over to the dead wizard and start rifling
Well,
through
you
every
have to
stuff.
get past.
Yeah.
You would have to run around Three Skin and hop down here.
Okay.
Starting to see a pattern here.
I'm
Uh,
starting
Also-
to do well, yeah, you don't want that stuff getting lost.
Are you never mind.
Probably.
If Three Skin
Probably.
sees feels Lisa like running behind him and like scurrying, knowing Lisa as well as he
There's
does,
no
Three Skin's
scurry.
tail is just gonna kind of do a tail sweep,
Schwap.
an inadvertent sweep the leg.
Make a dex check there, Lisa.
Not a problem.
Oops.
What is my dex? Hold on.
Percentile.
I think I got. Oh, okay. And my dex is just 11.
You got to
That's it.
roll 44 or less.
Well, that didn't happen. I got a 67. All
All right, so you trip.
right, that's fine. So long as I'm heading in that general direction.
You're still on the shelf, but you tripped.
That's right. Cleared where I'm going.
Sorry, still
Yeah,
getting
nah.
used to this thing.
Yeah, watch where you put your tail.
I'm watching. I'm watching something, not that.
Fair enough. That's it.
There we go. All right. It's not looking good. You want to roll for the that fighter dude is going to try to break. He hits you, but he doesn't break the hold you got on him. So you're still holding on to him. So he's pushing forward, trying to move forward, dragging you along with him. He moves down to here, and you're holding on to him. All right, that's what's going on there.
Does the zombie get to go?
Yeah, the zombie gets to go. Well, he was getting up last round.
Oh, okay, all right.
So now
Gotcha.
he's following along as this guy's. He can't run and get away from it now.
Uh-huh.
And this
You
will
can
be
tell
the
us where
last
they
round.
hide their treasure.
This will be the last round. The zombie will be here. I will let you guys have initiative. He's being held down by. Well, let me see. Let's roll for initiative in case he breaks free and escapes. Roll for initiative. I rolled a 1.
Ah, there you go.
4. Nice.
So since you're in grapple, I'll let you do your grapple attacks. You get 4 attacks. Your jujitsu is dynamite.
4 attacks.
And
Must be
remember,
crazy.
you have that additional skill, so you get +2 when you're grappling.
All right. So with the +2, that's a 19, a 10, a 9, and last die, and a 16.
19, 16 hit. So roll 1d4, 1d6, and then add 2 each.
So that's a 1. So that's a 3 for the first and a 7 for the second total.
All right, you have him you have him wrapped up. He can't move at all.
Can I
You
smash
have
him?
you have side guard, and his head is being is wrapped up. He just can't move at all. So he's you either just hold him from moving, or bring him to the ground, but he's not moving. Rezek, you're following up.
Can I smash him?
Yes, but it's a little, he's in grapple mode, so it's
Yeah. No worries.
you
I'll
can
do
carefully
this.
smash parts that are exposed.
And I rolled a 10. Plus he grappled. Is that same as prone? Would I get like +4 on that?
You hit because of the penalty he receives for being grappled, and
Okay.
he can't move.
Cool.
So you're just like, boom. I see your chainmail. You lift up the chainmail skirt and just bash him on the hip bone.
Oh, max damage 12 plus 13 points of damage.
Oh man. So you hear a crack, and he goes instantly pale and pisses, poops, and vomits.
I definitely released the grapple at that
He
point.
goes limp. Bad things happen when you break your hip traumatically. And when your hip's being broken by a bugbear clubbing you with a big heavy club, it's even worse. You want the zombie to throw in there and just smack him some more, just to rob
Yes, absolutely.
some gratification.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
That's a 14 on the die.
Die 8.
Okay. 5.
All right. The zombie grabbed him by the throat and just kind of squeezed his larynx, and then the zombie just dissolves and disappears.
Ah, good work, my minion. Another offering for the Dark Lord. Yes. It's all
right.
coming.
Obviously, these guys were in way over their heads.
Any of them still alive?
Oh no.
By the way, quick question: is Three Skin immune to the effect?
Only one way to find out.
Well, no, I am not testing that theory. It was more whether or not he could eat the corpse of the one that he killed. With this
Well, the acid will eventually become inert after it has its chemical reactions. It doesn't stay permanently.
At that point, then he decides that he's going to treat himself, and he jumps down and starts nomming on the.
Well, yeah, you could also burn it off too. You could set it on fire and burn it off.
Really quick, Mercy makes his way back to the pit trap to figure out if and why that pit trap was never set off on the way in.
The goblins forgot to remove the cover.
Someone's getting disciplined.
You get to hurt.
You guys have been distracted. They weren't on it.
It happens. So what did I find on the wizard?
The whole thing was in.
Curses.
That would be funny, but no. The low level wizard was there. Clothes, adventure supplies. Has a ring on. Has in a pouch on the side a wand.
Yeah.
And while everyone's distracted,
listen to ya.
pretending not to watch Lisa filter through that body, I check out the cleric's body.
The old man or the sun god?
Sun god.
Sun god in chainmail.
Any elves?
Any what?
Elves.
No, all human.
Uh,
Just a holy symbol, petty cash, morning star. That was it. The old guy had his robes and our staff. That was it. The the two guys in chainmail, when you look at them, they're like actually they're like, you can tell they're related to brothers. They use a mace and a club is what they were using, and they had chainmail and shield. And that's all they have, in a lantern and some miscellaneous adventuring type supplies.
Hey, Lisa, does this staff look interesting to you?
Well, to be safe, I should probably check it out with the rest of the stuff, and then we can figure out who's going to.
Excellent.
Right. So the ring is magic, the
Oh.
wand is magic. Nothing else is magic.
Okay, chuck the staff over in the corner.
Mercy takes the ropes just in case he needs a disguise later.
All right. You can use the robes of the sun god one because the other one got eaten by acid.
Actually, I'm going to keep that staff. I'm big enough now that I can.
It's hard to swim. Well, you can swim with it probably.
Yeah, I'm human sized now, so.
So yeah, these losers came in the cave. They're obviously over their heads. I wonder if they had any friends or something.
I don't think that these are the guys shooting goblins in the eyes. There's not even a bow amongst these guys.
They was tasty though.
It's almost like
Holy-
they were a modern 5e adventuring crew with no bows.
Hmm. Have they got any goblin ears in their packs?
Yeah.
Pockets or anything?
No,
These aren't the guys.
obviously
Mhm.
these guys are clearly they were not. These guys were not prepared for what you were back the very first adventure.
Hmm.
We're not your average
Suck.
goblin tribe.
This was a distraction.
So, over time, the ring is a ring of protection +1.
Oh, okay.
Hey now.
A wand is a wand of magic missiles.
Mm.
And my son's down here lurking off to the side. You want to come over? Yeah, his fangs haven't come in yet, so he's a little embarrassed.
Does
Come on, say hi.
somebody want
All right,
this
don't say hi.
ring of protection +1?
Uh-huh.
Hi.
I'll
Hello.
also take it. I certainly will.
There's-
I'm not wearing any armor.
Well, your armor class is one of the best.
Mine?
Yeah, the worst
Okay.
of the worst of the are the bugbears. They have the worst armor class.
Mm.
Oh,
Guys,
Next,
this belongs to Mash Pup.
okay. There you go, boss.
Hey, boss.
Will it fit his finger?
so ring of protection +1.
I just realized. being
Welcome
what
to
I am
armor
has some nice
class
benefits
8.
on that.
How many
Hey.
charges are on that wand?
You fire one to see.
No. I'll wait if I have to. That's fine.
Yeah. I believe it's 12 or 14.
We'll go with 14 just to be
12.
Okay.
12. And it's usable by anybody.
safe. That's why I have it.
Convenient.
But I don't know if you disclose that fact to anybody else.
No, of course. No.
Yeah, what?
Gonna do a little thing to celebrate our victory here. Drag these guys into the common room. We're gonna make a show of getting some of the younger goblins and get them to cut off their ears. They get to keep an ear. So 8 of our young budding goblin champions will each get their own souvenir ear from this battle.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
Was
And then
Patrick
we
saying about
feast.
psychoanalyzing our group earlier?
No,
Yeah.
I don't recall that.
Well,
And then Three Skin will do a puppet show.
I think we need to figure out what is going on with the 2 bodies that we found, though,
Yeah.
because they'd already been sitting for more than a day.
Yeah.
so
Gotta get
in the
somebody's
next
hunting.
couple weeks, determine that there is someone stalking and ambushing your guys that go out away from your main group.
Yeah.
Probably in retaliation for what we did to that town.
Remember, these guys, the goblins you found shot in the face. Oh, you said the town?
Yeah.
The very
Oh, yeah.
beginning.
Well, maybe not, but you've sometimes, usually, if there's a couple goblins, like if it's a small group, they've been shot. If there's more of them, couple shot, and then some horribly cut with some sort of very large blade, like cut asunder. So that happens to about 10, scattered over groups. One group of 5. So there's somebody out there stalking.
Are
Maybe we
any
should
of
set
you
a-
good at
a trap.
tracking?
No, not me.
As a matter of fact, somebody is.
That's what I thought.
Somebody has a keen sense of smell.
Anybody have tracking?
Mm-mm.
Check your sheet out. It's highlighted.
As a matter of fact, Three Skin has tracking.
Go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tracking, sound analysis, direction sense.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I have healing.
Hmm.
You know how you do
Wait
first
a minute, I
aid.
can heal myself.
First
Yes.
aid.
Yeah, you can bind up everybody's wounds, but everybody
Right.
here didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm bleeding
It's-
to death over here.
It's time to hunt the hunter.
All right. If you can show us where they are, we will
So-
destroy them like we did these.
The question for you, Rob, is: are you going to go and do aerial reconnaissance?
Am I going to do what?
Aerial reconnaissance.
Ooh, with an archer out there.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well, when D&D archers are shooting things in the air, like, oh, it's so easy. If it was so easy, anyone could shoot down an airplane super easy. But that's not easy, is it? Even slow airplanes.
I couldn't do aerial reconnaissance. Three Skin, with where the various killings have taken place, is going to see if he can discern any pattern to, where they might be working out of.
Yes. Okay, so what I'd like to do is you're going to go do a reconnaissance. You're going to get intel. And I'd like to take a short bio break, like a 2 to 3 minute.
Okay.
Where you fill coffee and beverages. And
Empty.
And you got an hour, right? Yeah. Yep.
What? Only an hour left?
That's it.
Really?
I thought we were playing till like 1 o'clock.
Oh God, no!
What?
don't you know Rob's schedule?
Oh my
And
God.
also, I have to go. I'm going to J negotiations for me, so
Yes.
I might have to do a different day next time. I don't know. But
There
2
may come a
minute
point
break.
where I regret
I'll
my
see
life
you
choices.
with your intel briefing when we get back.
Okay.
There's a seat open in Chuck's game after this one, if
Oh,
anybody's
cool.
interested.
Yeah, I am.
He's got some pre-gens up on the site.
Email me at ancientgamer.at hotmail.com.
I'm discording him, letting him know.
Thanks.
You got it thinking right out my mouth. It only take one thought to send my head through the clouds. Yeah, to spend the rest of my days spiraling. My heart's greater than the Great Dane. Difficult to tame. Should've tied that shit up and changed. I swear you never stop running away. Oh yeah. So try to relax. Try to relax. Try to relax. Before you start losing the app, and I don't know if you're ever coming back. You got me beating my chest, yeah, like a gorilla. Coming back, you got me beating my chest, like a gorilla, yeah. Don't know if you're ever coming back, but I'm a good gorilla. I said like a gorilla, yeah, yeah, like a gorilla. tougher than a bull on parade. Well, I ain't even a flag stab until you got your way. You could get cancer, I'm running away. Try to relax. Just try to relax. Just try to relax. Before you start losing yourself, you already have. And I don't know if you're ever coming back. You gotta stay like a gorilla. Don't know if you're ever coming like a gorilla. Yeah. Don't know if you're ever coming back, but I'll be beating my chest like a gorilla. I said like a gorilla, yeah, like a gorilla. Try to relax.
Guys, when Patrick gets for that game, because they had someone drop, so Chuck really could use them. Sound good?
Oh, good.
So what's the delay on the live feed? 30 seconds?
It's really bad today. I have no idea why. It's like 15. It's crazy. Crazy how slow it is today. I don't know if it's Twitch or, but it's really slow. But no lag at least now.
All right. You didn't hear what I said because I had a thing. You're going to be the bad guys are fighting on my son's adventure group.
Woohoo!
We'll see if they're any good. Okay. Your recon. We don't really need to do a whole big math thing. Just to save time. I mean, it won't really matter if you're gonna. There is a group who has been patrolling around. At night, you can fly. You have very good eyesight. I wouldn't say like infravision, but you have very good low light. Like a lot of animals that are nocturnal have very good eyesight at night. And you can kind of spot them as they're moving around. They seem to move at night as well. And you found a couple areas where they've camped and moved on. They seem very mobile. And there's amongst the group, there's a really conflicting smells, but one of them reminds you of a feast you had long ago, where Elf was on the menu.
Oh. Elf flesh.
Yeah, you like that, right?
I do.
Of course you liked it. And
Jeffrey Dahmer happening over here, eh?
so you got to be real careful patrolling around. You don't want them to notice you too much. And you know kind of how far people can see with infravision at night. And you know those stinky elves can see pretty far, so probably as far as you used to. and you can kind of see where they've been patrolling, coming around, moving into an area, setting up an ambush, waiting, and not moving for like a day or so, and then moving back. And they cross a stream. There's a stream with a bridge, an old wooden rickety bridge, and they go into the woods even further. And it seems like that bridge they use almost every single time.
We should set up an ambush at that bridge.
Ambush.
We need a troll. Super good with bridges.
What do you do?
Bridge
Yes,
definitely
let's
get
set up an
right.
ambush. We even got someone who can lurk under the water.
Yeah.
I don't know who that could be.
Yeah, so boss, so you know, I have a spell that when I'm in battle, people that die around me heal me. So I need to charge in first. I don't care if I take damage. I'll get healed as I kill people.
I don't either. That's great.
Ooh, Dark
Oh my
Lord,
God.
bless you.
That's a good response.
What is this game coming to?
You say I don't. What did Nash Pub say?
That I don't care either.
Chelk said, Chelk said he didn't care if he gets hurt. And I said, I don't care either.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, let's set up an ambush. Do you magic people have any things that will help us do this better? More just a bigger pop to the ambush thing?
I could
Well-
potentially put a sheet of ice across the wall behind them so they couldn't retreat. Like
That's
a wall.
good. No retreat is good.
Listen, I found ambush site for you. I found things for you. Boss make decisions. We
I
execute
could
decisions.
give a pep talk.
Oh God.
Well, I have the chanting proficiency, which will bolster people, but I got to be kind of loud doing it. So otherwise, it's not really effective. You know.
A chanting crocodile. What could possibly seem weird about that?
See, that sounds like somebody's website. Chanting crocodile.
Crocodile.
That's it. Hey, that's the name of my new inn.
There you go. Chanting crocodile.
Mm,
But I'm an alligator.
yeah. So let's have that. Let's save that one. I think we
Glib
want
gator.
quiet.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
hmm
Chanting
Ch-
gator.
Chanting crocodile sounds better. It's got the double, chanting crocodile.
Mhm.
Whatever you got to tell yourself.
Right. That's about it.
All right. Is there
Okay.
a tree line that comes up to this bridge that they're?
So
I mean, they're
there's-
coming out of the
Yeah.
forest to this
So
bridge. And...
Jay, is Jay there?
Yo.
Could we go to Forest Bridge map?
Just wonder if maybe we could light the forest on fire to
Mm.
flush them out.
All right. So I just put you guys in a river so you're easy to find. So generally they come from the north, across the bridge, and then it go further south.
What I want to do is I want to get a couple of volunteer goblins to be the bait, so that when this party starts coming out in our direction over the bridge, they'll be distracted by seeing that there's some goblins walking across, sort of just over, kind of in towards the limits of their sight.
I have 2 on just for that.
Thought
I
you
put-
might.
Pig sticker and turd thief would
All
love
right.
to fulfill that.
Excellent.
They're like,
Thanks for volunteering. Here is your duty.
No problem. So you want them to cross the bridge at a certain time?
No, I want them to be on the other side of the bridge so that when our enemy approaches the bridge, rather than looking around them, they're seeing these goblins off in the distance. And maybe they'll even want to make haste to make sure they catch them.
I mean, on our side?
On our side, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
This way they'll
Oh.
have to
Encourage them to
come
cross the
across.
bridge
Yeah, yeah,
fast.
Yeah. Should we put somebody in hiding on the other side of the bridge to attack them from
Yeah.
the rear?
I think that would be good.
I was going
Who's
to
good
clean
at hiding
underneath the
in
bridge.
trees? Yeah.
Yeah, there you
I think
go.
some under the bridge, maybe someone in a tree on the other side of the bridge. Maybe someone who
Sure.
could fly.
You can, Jay, can you zoom out a little bit? Yeah.
All right.
So, scrap up. Yeah. How far do you want to go if you want to climb a tree?
I was thinking the closest tree to that other side of the bridge there. You know what?
Like that?
Yeah, right around there.
Okay. Lisa?
Well, I don't want to be anywhere close to the bridge. So I'll be see that first big tree at the bottom there? On the path though, so I can see up. I'll hide
You mean
over
right
there.
here?
No. At the bottom of the path.
Oh, down left from that one.
Because where the goblins are, that's our side, right? Where the two goblins are, that's
Yeah.
our side. So on that side, but down by the tree at the end of where the path gets cut off.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
you'd be imitating a log in the river with just
Oh
your
man,
nostrils
that
sticking
far away? What are you, a coward?
Yeah, I thought you were going in the river too.
No, I'm definitely not going to go in the river.
How wide is that river, by the way?
No,
30
no,
feet?
the other side, down at the bottom. Because they're coming from the north, right? So I'll be in the
Yeah.
south. I'll be in the south and in the tree at the bottom.
Yeah, you are.
There we go.
All right.
So, on the tree immediately on the south side of the bridge, immediately to the left of it, are there any branches on the south side of that tree large enough for me to perch on?
Sure.
Because I want some cover so that I've
Yeah.
got
You
much
can
of the tree
you can perch
hiding
on a
me.
branch on the south side of the tree.
How thick is the foliage on the north side? Like, is there a place where I could hide and get them from behind?
Like if you went and laid down in some tree or bushes, sure.
I'll do that.
That's not your super forte, but you can.
I just want to punch them in the face.
So you want to go over to the west and hide behind it, lay down behind a log or something?
Wherever looks most hideable.
So if you lay down on the north side of this log, or lay down right behind where the root, see where the root?
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me get a little pen. So this area of the roots, you see it where I drew the green?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can lay down right there.
Perfect.
Heretic and Mash Pup, you actually are sneaky.
I
Are
think
good at surprising people with unpleasant things.
maybe one of us on hiding behind each of those trees that are on the trail across from each other on the trail just before the bridge.
On the south side?
On the north side,
Oh.
so that they'll pass us when they go onto the bridge, and then we'll get them in the Malachi Crunch.
The Malachi Crunch.
I haven't
Malachi
heard that
Crunch.
in a long time.
Classic.
The I do
I'm
want
among old people.
yeah,
Yeah.
game mechanic Mash Pup. You do have the ability for throwing. On the sheet it says throwing.
Yep.
And that means you can throw things that normally don't get thrown like they do in the movies. So you can throw
Like-
a mace, you can throw a flail, a sword. You can throw those things. Now, there is no short range. You're either throwing medium or long range, so there's penalties to it. But that you can hurl things like that.
Well, how about boulder or log?
A boulder.
Yeah.
Well, I
You
mean,
find one around.
you had a mace. You did get a mace from one of those fighters.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't have
can
to just use my battle axe. I'll take a mace for throwing. That sounds good.
Nothing sends messages like a hurled mace at your head. So, have you
Mace to the
done the
face.
prep you think you need to do?
I think so, unless anyone has any other preparations that we should be making.
Lisa, roll your sorcerer.
Yes. 6 and 2, so 8. And I'm pretty sure that is no consequence.
I do have a quick mechanic question, Tim.
Yep. No
With
specific
mimicry,
results.
with the mimicry, how far can I cast that sound or noise that I
Well, it
create?
means that you can make bird noises. You can mimic birds you hear. You can mimic voices. It's
And it
not
has to be something-
It's not ventriloquism.
Right. It has to be something I've heard before.
Well, it depends
Of
what are
course.
you mimicking.
I haven't decided yet.
If
I
you
was wondering
haven't
where I
heard
could
it,
use
you're mimicking something you imagine.
If three skin could do ventriloquism, this would be amazing.
Huh?
If three skin could do ventriloquism, that would be amazing.
Yeah, you could pretend to be the Dark Whisperer.
But I mean, I've got the skull with.
He's
teeth.
got the puppet. He just can't. He doesn't have the skill.
You can always keep working on that skill. Let me ask the idol. What should we do? The idol says, "Give me gold."
What do we do?
We're
That's
not taking
ridiculous.
orders from Charlie McCarthy.
Nice.
Okay. Well, it's daylight. We're waiting. And before too long, you begin to see something. There we go.
What do we see?
You got to find the right darn thing. Swear miniatures would be a lot easier. No.
Right.
I might have misplaced my awesome bad guy, or I mean good guy. You know, when you hide them, it's like you can't see them. It's like, where'd he go?
Oh.
It's like, dang. They are just here. That's fine. All right, you see two of them, right?
In the upper right hand corner.
Yep. You see what looks to be someone really short. Somebody moving really short, very carefully, like scanning very carefully. And behind her, it's a female halfling, leather armor with a short bow. And you notice she has an arrow on the string, and she's got two arrows in her hands hanging between her middle and ring finger and ring and pinky finger. And then you see somebody about 8 feet tall, probably 380 pounds or more, leather armor, with a bastard sword. They're both moving very quietly and slowly.
So I've instructed those two goblins to just sort of meander back and forth until these our enemies see them, and then to run away, to back down the
Okay.
trail.
Like just hang out here.
Yeah, just wander around, but then run away when they are seen.
All right. Well, actually, for once, they actually seem to pay attention. But because they're so vigilant, they actually see them, but they see those guys before those guys see them. And they start running away.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm going to eat them.
Any plan involving
When they're
goblins, you can't
running,
really-
you can see they're like they're making some noise. And so
Yeah,
these two people
I'm-
stop.
I'm right. So
Yeah.
So when I see them see the bad guys and then turn and start to run away, I'm going to holler in Goblin, "Oh no, here they come!" to try and get the good guys' attention so
Okay.
that they can see these two guys running away.
Okay. When that happens, they kind of look at each other, make some sort of weird gesture, and then the halfling runs to this tree. He moves over to this tree.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You see a human come down. He's got a heavy armor on, and he's wearing he has a heavy crossbow in his hand.
Do they look like? Well, I'm going to give it a second. I want to see if they're going to cross after these goblins on their own.
The one, let me see. I'll put the one at the. No, I'm just going to circle it to make it easy to see. We'll do red for red force. Guys in leather. No armor. Heavy armor. That's all you can see so far.
Take the man out of the military, but you can't take the military out of a man.
What do you do?
Hold steady.
They kind of stop moving and they kind of kneel down, they all kind of take a knee. They all kneel down. They're waiting.
We can outwait these guys.
Not
Well.
budging. Not yet.
Yeah,
They're,
No. That elf flesh.
well,
smells pretty good.
no, here's the thing: is like I know that basically, if I give them time, they're going to start looking around, and the chances of them seeing people are pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out from hiding, and then I'm using the wand of magic missiles. Does it have range enough? Do I think that I can blast? Well, basically somebody who's within range. So
yeah, you
that's-
can't even see anybody now.
I can't.
Now they all took a knee.
Okay. Well, there goes that plan.
You could go to
Is
the
that-
bridge, walk over the bridge. You might see them.
Yeah, that's true. I could not. All right. Well, There it is. I'll keep an eye out so that if I see one, I do is see him for a second. And if it's in range, I'll poo-poo.
Yeah.
Or I could always call.
All right. So how 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes go by?
No, it's not going to be that long. So after 5 minutes, if I don't see any action over there, I'm going to holler a little, and it's going to be like in Goblin. I'm assuming somebody over there's probably got to speak it. I'll say, "What are you doing? Get those other goblins over there hiding!"
Okay.
And I'll say that. See if that'll draw them. I wish I could speak Elven.
I think patience is going to wear thin eventually.
Yeah.
And we're just going to. Mash Pup's going to yell out and charge.
Well, there it is.
Slaughter!
What's about time?
So which side of the tree do you come on?
I'm on the east side.
Right. Do
Or
you want to go east or do you go west up the path?
I want to go east.
All right. Are you going to run parallel to the path or are you going to run to where the
Yep.
last time you saw the Hobbit?
I'm going to go around this tree. The big tree that's near where the red circles are, the east side of that tree.
Okay. Are you going to go over that log towards it?
Yep.
All right. You charge. Rezik?
I'm going to follow my boss.
Directly or
I'll
up the
also
path?
yell and come out of my spot and charge the same direction he's going.
Like
But
towards him
parallel.
exactly or parallel straight up the path?
Parallel
The same route or same axis?
access.
Yeah, military, go. Okay.
Greaskin's thinking to himself, I've seen this before.
Shulk, you notice a presence near you. All right, that's what you're doing there.
Does it
just
feel
tell
like
him-
he's coming towards me or like just
Oh,
passing
he's been
by?
sneaking around. Yeah, he's very sneaky. You're about to be cut on. So that's what I'm telling you. You're not being surprised because
Aw.
Can I cast a spell at him?
well, you can begin to try.
Okay.
I'm identifying what everyone's doing, so I have a better understanding of the whole thing. So, Scrappa, are you moving or staying put?
I'm going to start getting down the tree and sweeping along the left by that log to the left there and try to circle around behind
This way?
yeah, my way up and around behind the other one there. I'm going to stay more on the outside.
Outside of Chulk?
Yeah.
All right, so you're running off that way. 3 skin?
Threeskin is going to wait until they're actually engaged, and then is going to take to the air.
Uh-oh. Lisa.
Lisa is also going to wait for them to get engaged because she was making noise down there. So she's not going to advance until after their attention's on somebody else. So,
Okay. So during the mid-charge, as soon as you get around that tree, Halfling had a knocked arrow. She's specialized with short bow. Ooh, let's see if she's got improved crit. Hold on. I rolled a 19. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, just specialized. She's just a peon. All right. She fires and hits you. $13.
Oof.
You're down to 15. So at that point, I will let you alter your course if you want to turn towards her and engage her.
Absolutely.
All right. You're
Bite
not happy.
sized.
Rezik, you're going to advance towards the guy with the crossbow, heavy crossbow. He is going to fire his heavy crossbow at you. He is also specialized with crossbow. You might be the luckiest bugbear because Shakespeare Williams does a lot of damage. Your armor class 8? Ooh,
Yeah.
You rolled terribly. Very close. I need to get one more plus out of something.
No.
Yep.
Oh, I should have said it. I had my 1 DM hero point. Oh, he misses you with the heavy crossbow, so you don't take 2 to 20. Darn. So he fires. Bam.
Excuse me? How much did you say?
2 to
2 to
20.
20.
1 to 10.
Holy
Heavy.
crap.
A lot. So he misses. Those range things happen. You will get your attack. But there's someone behind him going, Gula Gula Kambale Kambale. Gula Gula. And all right, he casts sleep on you. And you lay down right on the ground right there. Oh.
Ooh. Ooh, me?
Now we can roll for initiative. Everything, all the ranged movement related stuff. Does anyone feel I did something unfair?
No,
I'm trying to make the flow seem more natural, like in reality. Like if you're moving, stuff's happening as you guys are closing distances and engaging and stuff.
Mhm.
All right, so now we'll roll for initiative because we're in combat range.
6.
Nice.
Oh, you got it.
Excellent.
Gonna make
we'll
some
start-
halfling pancakes.
That a halfling is deadly with the short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Not if
I
he's
will allow
proud.
her one more. I allow one shot in melee because
Mhm.
well, she fired already. You have initiative? No. All right. Well, go ahead and see what happens. She
All right.
doesn't look super scared though. That makes you pause.
Well, taking the axe to it.
So you know her armor class is 4. She's in leather.
3.
Natural what?
18. I think that's
All right.
right because I'm at +3 now with the axe, right?
Yep.
Okay. And a +2 from just being me.
Bam. So 1d8.
And a dirty thing as well.
Yep.
So a 2 and a 3 on the dice.
That's it.
Did you just put me to sleep, Tim?
5 plus
Yep.
3. 2 and 3 on the dice. So that's 8, 9. 9 points of damage. Did I just put you to sleep?
Yeah.
Why
Or
do you
did
have some
just
kind of
put me to
resistance?
sleep?
Yeah, I think you got put to sleep, Rezek.
You got put to sleep? Heck yeah, man.
Snoozing.
It's okay. I'm going to shoot you with a magic missile and wake you up.
Thank-
Nothing says good morning like a magic missile. That's right.
All right. You hit the halfling. She steps back And all she does this round is steps back, pulls out a buckler and a dirk. Dirk is like a
Right.
long knife. Is on the far northwest side. Chulk is fighting Arnard, the half ogre.
Well, if he's in my face, I'm gonna charge into him and punch him.
All right, you won't get a charge attack. You're too close, but you can
All right.
run in there and fight. He says, "Bring it on. I'm a half ogre. You're a half ogre. Let's do this."
14 to hit.
He is armor class 4. You roll 14?
Yeah.
You hit.
Excellent. 4, 5, 6, 9 points damage. First hit.
You
17,
Dirty.
18, 19. Dirty
Rotten
20.
skunk. What did you roll to hit again?
Yeah. Dirty 20. Rolled 17 plus 3.
All right.
And then
He's going to try to parry that.
okay.
You got it. You hit. Roll damage.
11 points damage.
11.
11. I rolled a 6.
He's like, "Oh, you've been working out," he says.
Boom. Bring it, punk.
Says, "Oh, I see you've been working out." Any range stuff from the two spellcasters? You're still holding fast to your original plan?
Well, I was going to move. Can I
This
move
round?
and
I mean,
use
I
the
asked you
wand?
earlier what you're doing, and we're in the same round.
Oh, it's the same round. Then I'm still holding fast. Yeah.
Right. I was just getting
I'm
the
waiting
move
to.
now. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still waiting. now.
Scrappa, you see this going down in front of you.
Skirting the tree line up to that Patreon logo and still trying to come in behind the half ogre.
All right, you got to go around that tree. All right. Half over attacks. Their attacks now. Arnard.
Dreaming the dreams of sweet over.
Oh, man. You know how the 20 is right next to the number 2? It flipped over right to 2.
Sweet.
You're very lucky.
That's what we want.
You jerk. All right. Shakespeare Williams was that crossbow guy. He's reload. He steps behind a tree, begins reloading. There's an elf in chainmail that runs forward. Do you want to tie you? No, he's not going to tie you up. He is running over this way. He's not running over that way. He's going somewhere.
Uh-oh.
And that's it. New round. Wow, so this guy's going to start tying you up.
What? If he hurts me, I wake up, you know.
He's all gentle.
I don't know. We're under a combat situation here. He might be a little bit rushed and he might, you know, bend a
Well,
pinky back or something.
we either give dispensation to him to tie you up, or he kills you outright. What's your choice?
Okay, yeah, sure. He ties me up.
That was one of my options. I'm just
Getting killed is good, though. Remember, we come back stronger, so it's all right.
not Herezek.
Oh yeah, ooh,
You have
we're
to
very
make
sorry about
back
that.
the pick one.
Yeah. All right. Initiative. 4.
Also 4.
Nice.
Ooh. All right. 6.
Oh,
No.
1.
Well, little Meanie Styles says she misses. Tries to stab you in the junk.
Yeah, a lot of elvish ladies say that.
She's a halfling.
Halflings. Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to stab you. Well, I mean, natural
can't
height.
reach.
So Yeah. Over here, half ogre. He's like, now that I got my bearings on you, pustule face. Ooh. Ooh. Arnold. Not improved crit, but he does hit. All right. You're luckily not a large creature. 13. Shulk, he slams you. You were down to 8.
Down 2-8.
Yeah, you took 13 points. He's using a bastard sword one-handed
Fuck.
as half ogres do.
Ow.
And he seems, you work out, but it seems like he might be
Uh-oh.
juicing steroids.
Cheater.
Um,
You're frozen. Oh no.
not frozen. Attack from behind on Mash Pup. Oh, he blew it. Mash Pup, you're attacked from behind with a Morning Star, and he misses your head. He misses you. You're dodging the halfling hitting your nuts, and he missed you. Oh, he's
Nice.
trying to knock you out.
You're
Dang.
not LL, man.
You're not what?
LL Cool J. I'm gonna knock him out instead.
All right. Okay. Spellcasters. Do now.
Uh-oh.
Us spellcasters or their spellcasters?
Theirs.
Okay.
One cast a spell.
That's not good.
You don't know what it is. Kula kula kumpale, hey, hey, hey.
Bears.
There's a guy. There's a guy in the back who casts a spell on. He's a bold risk taker. Casts a spell and he begins moving. He's jogging this way. Goes to the bridge. All right. Your actions. Let's do maneuver. Scrappa, you're maneuvering. You're basically
Trying to get behind the half ogre and grapple him.
okay. So you're going to be able to move that short distance and jump. You're not sneaking, but you are attacking out of normal position. He's aware of you. He turns. You're not going to get a back attack, but you'll get a flank attack. He just needs to pivot and turn his back to the trunk of the tree, and he'll thwart your back attack. But you get a side 3 skin maneuver.
Okay.
What do you do?
So the one that is on the bridge now, that's which one was that?
A leather armor with a long composite though.
Through the trees, basically going to look, and again with the raven claw necklace.
First, make a
shoot-
saving throw versus spell.
14.
Curse you. All right. You may do so. He has sanctuary.
All right. Ooh, 3 of them.
That's not cool.
That is 13 points of damage. 3 plus
He's like
3.
very surprised. So much for his boldness. Lisa.
Maybe before this guy finishes his knots.
2 questions. Yeah. Can I see the bugbear from where I'm at? And is range?
It is. I don't think you can't see from where you're at.
Okay.
We can
So
test him. But you can guess by the casting and the fact that you don't hear Hesic's been pretty loud. He's not.
right. So if I were to move, can I activate the wand?
Yeah, you can do 2 around, so it's a half action each one. So if you go, you can
Okay.
move like 15-1, stay put and do 2. You can see the guy on the bridge.
Okay, I'm gonna move 15 feet forward and see if I can catch a glimpse of the guy tying up. If I can't, then I'm gonna light up the elf on the bridge with 1 magic missile.
DM niceness roll. That's pretty far. Oh, I'm pretty nice.
All right. Then I'm gonna shoot him with a charge of the magic missiles. How many missiles does that do? Just 1?
1.
Per. He will take 1d4, right? 2 points of
1d4
damage.
plus 1.
So 3 points of damage then.
I don't like that at all.
And I'm done.
All right.
Take
That
a
was on
charge.
Ragnar. You did 3 points of damage.
Oh, Ragnar.
Ragnar.
All right. Fighting. Done our attacks yet.
Started with the magic.
Yep.
Meanie stabs you. I want initiative, right?
No, you guys already did. You already attacked us. It's onto
Oh,
us now.
well, I like. All right, fine. Okay. Initiative.
I
then.
wake up yet.
It's a lot of people to control. Initiative.
No, we haven't got to do our attacks yet.
Yeah, we haven't
Mashbot
done
wants
second
to
round.
Oh, so
Action
I
whack
did
this
win,
guy.
but I had already
You
done.
won.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I won. I was a winner.
You
Your
were
attacks.
winning.
You have a
All
guy
right, Mash.
behind you, a halfling in front of you.
Yeah, we're gonna keep chopping the halfling. Yeah, it's gonna miss. So it's-
So your axe is +2 now.
yeah, and I rolled a 4 on the.
Miss.
Then I'm gonna
Alright.
I'm gonna try and move so that I'm not between these 2 guys anymore. Just kind of
Does he
slide
step on me
around.
or something? Or
You want to slide this way?
Yeah, I wanna get going towards where Herezik is. So I'm a little concerned.
All right. Choke.
Perschwackety, punch him in the face.
Let him
just
have
give
it.
me a good kick.
Too far, man. What the hell is it?
So we have them
13.
flanked now, right?
13.
Yeah, you get a +2.
Does 13 hit, Tim?
Um.
Plus
Oh,
2.
Arnold. You need a 16. Yes, it does.
6.
Your Thaco
11.
is your Thaco is 16, so you hit him.
Okay, 11.
Man,
Second.
you hit him once.
Second one I missed. I rolled a 2.
That's ugly. He is not liking you one bit. Scrappa, are you clawing and jumping him to hold and grapple?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you dirty, rotten scoundrel. All right.
Do it,
D20,
man.
right?
Say again.
That's 4d20, right?
Yeah. See, now, if you're trying to claw him and damage him and then grapple,
Yeah.
you have to beat his armor class. If you
Okay.
just are trying to grapple him, it's like hitting armor class 10 with whatever dexterity bonus, because you're not trying to damage it through his armor. You're just trying to grab a hold of him.
Okay. I rolled a 15, a 13, a 9, and a 7.
A 13.
And a 15, and a 9, and a 7. And it's
And,
+2 for each, right? Because we're flanking.
Or-
Yeah. So that's going to be,
9 and 7 miss.
that would be, yeah, because that would have been on 11, right?
Those are 2 claws, his hands, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That is a total of 4.
All right.
And then close enough that he'd have to save versus poison within 2 feet at this point.
Oh, he failed. He's retching. That is not cool.
Must be hard to get a date.
Need somebody who can't smell.
That makes a minus
Okay.
1 to attack for a 2d6 rounds then.
Yeah, he's like. Okay. I believe that's everybody. Yeah.
You know, there's things known as bars of soap, and
I thought Lisa was going to shoot Rezek to wake him up, but no.
Well, you know what the problem with that was is wake him up, but he still has the rest of his turn to finish tying him up. He's awake and can't do nothing. So I figured if I shoot the guy, at least maybe it'll stop him from finishing, right?
Roll for initiative. I rolled a 6.
4.
Oh man.
Halfling ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Enjoy it.
Oh no.
Pretty buddy.
That's not good. And I rolled a 67. She loses grip of her buckler. Drops her shield. The bounty hunter. He hits you with his 6 on 9.
man,
Okay. Crossbow is recocked. 3. That one casts. Nothing. Standing by. Rezek's tied up. Half ogre on. Grappling him, right? So you're holding on to him. You grabbed him. He's not really much penalized, but he is going to hit you with his sword.
He's got the -1 on penalty on that.
Yeah, but yeah, he hit you. He doesn't like things grabbing him.
Aw.
You take 14.
Oof. Wow.
You're down to 10.
Yep.
All right. This guy comes over here. Oh, wait a minute. You're out in the open now. Oh. Lisa.
Okay. I shall.
Wait, it's not your go yet.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
It's not your go.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
So that's what a saving throw you need from me? Is that what's going on? What's happening to me?
No. He's shooting at you.
Oh, well, that's okay.
He hits you.
Yeah, I figured.
You take 2.
Oh, I fall to the ground. Ah, pretending to be dead.
That's
No,
pretty lame.
yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Pretty lame. We fired 2 shots at you. You're right in the open. He's like, yeah.
I told
Okay.
you. I told you. That was the elf that did that. Shot me, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4 elves in the party.
oh man, smorgasbord.
Mhm.
Your attacks. Mash pup.
You would have me unconscious for this.
All right. Well, I'm going after the guy who's been tying up Rezek.
So you're gonna run and let them swing at you as you run?
Sure.
No, don't do that.
So the guy with the crossbow is standing right there. He just cocked it and is ready. He'll get a point blank shot at you as you run over.
Yeah. All right. I'll mash the halfling then.
You can do whatever you want. I just want you to know all the.
I know, and I know that I'm going to come back stronger, so I'm not very afraid of dying.
Okay,
Um,
go for it. And you have, you do have. Do you have your? Oh no, you didn't get a hero point. Oh,
no one gives me.
we get a lot more on.
I
during
don't need 'em.
fundraisers. You don't need them. Go.
All right. Rolled a 10 on the die. So that puts me at a 14, I guess.
You hit.
All right. Come on, big damage. Oh yeah. Almost max damage. So I rolled an 8 and a 3 on the dice.
Ooh. Eight and 3 on the dice plus 2 for the axe. 13 and 14. But she's very ornery, very wily, and she's very obviously a very well-trained fighter type.
Mm.
All right, Chulk.
How do you like that?
Swinging away.
Go.
16 plus 3, 19. Let's get it. Hit. Damagi. 4 plus 9.
What did you do? 9
9.
damage?
Yep. Total is 10. I don't think that hit.
No,
He's not grappled yet, right? So
correct. He's armor class 4.
Heads up, we're holding up Troll Lord Games right now, stream. So just be aware.
All right, we're almost done. Go, Scrappa.
Next adventure, rescue. Res deck.
Go.
nope. Nope. So that's I only got one of those. That's a 17.
All right. On the feet, roll 1 dice 6.
That's 1 point of damage.
Okay. All right. Last 2 are the spellcasters.
I will go ahead and shoot, use some magic missiles. One to hit Rezek, and then because he's still unconscious, right? He's still laying there. And then the other missile, I will the elf on the bridge.
Go. Roll damage for Rezek.
Rezek's damage. Oh, cool. I rolled a 1, so only 2.
All right.
And then the elf on the bridge, I got 4, so 3 plus 1.
You did 4?
Yep.
He stumbles back and falls down.
Yay! I did it. I got another one.
The half ogre makes a really loud shout, like a whistle shout, almost like no.
No, you've got 3 skin.
Oh shoot! Yeah, what are you doing?
So the elf on the bridge is dead, not moving.
He's at 0.
Oh, he's gonna be
All right,
dead.
in that case, it's time for 3 skin to take to the air.
All right.
Is that like Elf on a Shelf, except it's Elf on a Bridge?
Elf on a bridge.
Elf on a bridge.
Where are you
Elf
going?
with no health.
I guess towards go straight north. Looking for somebody to breathe on.
All right. Well, there's 2 spellcasters and a guy with a crossbow.
Oh,
All right. It's 2 of them, both elves.
okay.
Pick one and roll to hit.
That is a 16 on the die.
You hit. He failed. Roll 2 die 10.
That is 13.
Are you going to hit Ragmar or Robbie?
Robbie, what the hell?
Probably, but goes blind first, then dies. That's nasty.
Doesn't even see it coming.
All right. Now, last. I rolled a 6.
Jeez.
We're counting on you, Mash Pup.
You can do it.
Wow.
All right. A half ogre turns invisible
What?
and
With me
starts
hanging
running.
on him?
Yeah, you can stay there if you want. He's running due north, and with that,
In the air.
every other one, except the guy with the crossbow shooting at the dragonette first. You're lucky he missed you. So he shoots and then runs, a little bit, and then halfling, and he bolts as well. When that sound went out, they all went. Your actions.
You're gonna swing at him as he I saw where he was when I punched him last time. I just want to swing again.
Go ahead. There's a deep penalty.
Nice.
That's a miss. Both attacks are just a 1.
Throw a mace at the halfling.
Yep.
Awesome. Crit,
14
crit.
on the die.
You hit.
All right.
Backs to you. No dexterity.
D8.
Yeah.
All right. Do I get my dirty fighting with this? Or is that only melee?
No dirty fighting.
All right. So 7.
All right. Oh, she hurt. Oh, continues running full speed.
All right.
The only questions we have here, right as we close, Scrap, are you staying or are you?
Can I get off 4 more attacks before I leap off of him?
Yeah.
All right, let's try that.
Just tell me your dice rolls.
16, 11, 10, and 5.
16 hit.
And the 11.
No, you're having some penalties when you're being
Bounced and jostled
bounced
around.
along by a guy who's like,
For the kickoff.
Okay.
That's only 1 point of damage again.
all right.
We're
And
not having
you
luck with
jump off.
D6s. Yeah, and leap off.
They run really fast. The only question now is choke. I mean, 3 skin. Are you going to loiter or are you going to seek?
Oh, they're routed. They're routed.
Yeah, they're all like
No.
running away.
Let them go tell the others.
Can I see
All
the
right.
halfling?
We will melt your faces.
He got elf for dinner.
Yeah.
All
Can
right. So
Can I see the
What's
halfling
for
running?
dinner?
no, no
Okay.
way.
Then
You,
never mind.
you look at you. You're the cherry picker in the back.
Of course,
You can-
man.
You can go up and look at that elf on the bridge.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
All right.
No,
so
probably. That is what I do.
we'll call it here. You just met a new adventuring group who's very professional. You did take one out though.
I think
Yes,
we
I-
took 2 of them out.
Oh, you took 2 of them out. Oh, right. You're right. Good job. All
I'll
right.
go and I'll tie up the elf at the bridge. Like,
Yeah, fresh meat.
well, I think we should question him before we eat him.
He's a renewable
I see Chult for healing.
All right. Well, because I want to, we're supposed to be on till 11. We've already gone over 15 minutes or however you count it. And you get a lot of injuries. You have 2 people
Yes.
below 10, one at 10, one at 18. And one tied up.
At
What saved you,
26.
Mash Pup, what saved you is that you didn't charge straight up because they would have cast. And that would have gone.
Yeah, if that one dude hadn't snuck around, I had a plan for that group of them. I had ice sheet, could have cast ice sheet underneath them. Basically, they all fall to the ground, and
Well, they made the mistake of using a similar route every time. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause they
now
would
you've
just-
gotten more wise. You've gotten a little bit more treasure, a little bit more magic, a little bit more clout.
Probably a new wanted poster.
You can seek revenge against rock runners or something else.
Well, this is a pressing matter here, because if they're hunting our guys, we got to take care of this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bounty
Yeah.
hunter.
What happened?
The final battle was a draw, sort of. If the fight had continued, casualties would have been going down on. But you laid some heavy hits on them, so they had to. fall back.
They ran. We didn't. Not draw. We win.
We're
If
taking
you
some
hold the
years back
field,
for
you
the
win.
kids.
Say again.
We're taking some years back.
Damn, Skippy.
Bugbear gets some elf.
Pig and
Okay.
Turd are gonna
Yes,
pay
yeah.
for this.
Well done. He fell asleep, and
Well, he gets to go get killed in Chuck's game now.
actually,
Alex doesn't live.
yes.
So you guys bolt, man. I know you two roll out, and I already did the giveaways, so I took care of it.
Or what?
Yep, 4 winners.
Thank you.
Yay.
4 winners
Thanks,
include
Tom, for running the game.
4.
Oh, thanks guys for playing.
Thank
Yeah,
you
thank you,
again.
Tim.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure, Tim. Always.
Yeah.
You guys
Thank
tried
you.
to some of you tried to die. You almost did it.
All right, we better get going now.
Yeah, you two need to bolt. So yeah, that is. Where's the other one? Just so from Wargate, Forgotten Ruins novel. Do I have that one on here? I may not have that one as in an ad. RPG for it, so they that is one of the 2, and we got 2 $10 GCs as well. So yeah, all right, the Forgotten Ruin, yeah, pretty neat stuff. So
Nice.
yeah. All right,
Okay,
Pat.
so
They're waiting for you over there,
go
Pat.
now for-
What's that?
I gotta figure out where to go now.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck didn't tell you.
For Chuck. Well, he might have. I just haven't paid attention to his.
All right. Waiting on you guys. So, yep. I'm looking here.
And I'm headed out. I need a break. I will
Yeah.
catch you all later.
All right. He's up. So, you guys can go and just do. If you want to do any, I knew Tim's screen got all messed up from the logouts, but I know you can't see me here. I know it's weird. So, let me bring myself up and just we'll see everyone on this channel. All right, look, I'll be on channel at 4:30 Eastern for an hour, and then the joust will start at 6. So Tim will be back for that. Duncan Joustley will be back. So will some of you. Lots going on.
Of course, I gotta be there.
You do, and
Yeah.
and Robert and Antiquitous, all 3 of you.
Thank you for our tired players and the out of time zone players. Thank you for getting
Most definitely.
Gotta sleep very soon.
And then you can. And I assume we'll have more adventures with the reverse dungeon in the future. So
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with your.
Stoner pups.
Stoner pups.
Excellent.
And I'll follow up with you.
Awesome.
all right,
Thanks again.
get moving there, Patrick. I'm going to set a raid up to go into them very shortly. So they're all right.
Just
Thank
trying to
you,
figure out the
everyone.
password.
Yeah, those 2 spots. So I'll see you guys. Thank you all for a fun game. Thanks, Tim, for running it. Thank you all for playing. Olin, we got Troller Games. We got Category Gaming running. Games now, they're both highlighted. And then you got Troller Games aired in Altamira. And then we got Joust. And we got Blue Box Late Night. So that's what's on the schedule for the rest of the day. So soon. All right, everyone, enjoy. Let's see if I can do this without crashing the stream here.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Tim. Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Raid. Make sure this works.